Hello? Do I sound like I'm in a tin can? Speak up, bro! I am speaking up. Did it work? Do I have a mic again? Do I sound like I'm in a tin can? Am I in a tin can? I don't know if my filter is on this. We're all ears. Good. Yeah, I updated my mic today. And you sound normal. Oh, thank God. Because sometimes... Sound good as far as I can tell. Because sometimes, like, I don't think I have my noise suppression filter on my... No, it's working. It's still not working. Turn it up to the max. Can you hear that? Fuck. That's to unlock me. 2 bugs. I leave for a week. Can we have a mute stream someday? I'll, like, type text. Or actually... You know, Amy from Phase Connect actually does that. She'll, like, have a stream where she's mute and she'll just type in chat. I don't know if I'd be able to do that because I like to yap. You really got me with the Danganronpa bait. I was scared. Oh, they'll never expect Ace Attorney when I say I'm playing Danganronpa. It'll still happen someday, but not today. It's kind of the same game if you think about it, because we're solving murder cases. And the perpetrators are always involved somehow in both, because they're involved because they murdered people, so they're always going to be involved. You know what, never mind. Okay. I'm switching scenes. Man, I thought I was gonna be good because it was like, okay, your mic's been updated. Remember to restart your computer. So I restarted my computer before stream. And then I didn't see any input from my mic. And I'm like, oh no, why did it do that? And it just didn't have my mic set in, like, as a device. Okay, where's my game? Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy. Press enter. I don't know why it got really small. There we go. Do we press enter, guys? I'm a little scared. But we don't have teens being executed on screen in this game. That's real. That's real, actually. Also, I made a new emote for Twitch and I submitted it like 2 days ago and I don't think it's been approved because I didn't get an update that it was approved yet. But I made like a little yippee with confetti. I spent like an hour animating it poorly. And I can't use it. Wait. Oh, okay. How much money do you think Phoenix makes a case? I think it's about $3. I think it's less. I think he makes like maybe 25 cents. We got the cheapo version for now, not animated. At least you have that one. At least you got that one. I want my yippee. Okay. Loading content. I'll start a new game. It doesn't... Is it? Okay, yeah, it doesn't go over my save file. I'm only on, like... I played this game originally on the 3DS, so, please bear with me. He actually bankrupts his clients, but he also gets his clients out scot-free most of the time. You must understand. I am literally gonna be Saul Goodman, though. Okay, we're gonna play the first turnabout. This is the tutorial mission, guys. And we're not gonna spend an hour here. On God, because it's a visual novel. Okay. You guys get to hear my excellent voice acting today. The only reason he's not rich is irresponsible spending and IRS tax evasion suits. He spends all his money on the wishing well. I can't get caught! Not like this! I've gotta find someone to pin this on! Someone like him. I'll make it look like he did it! I like his little bendy on his face. Or is that like a mole? I never knew, actually, if that was supposed to be like a bendy or mole. Because only, like, women have bendies, right? Like the little jewel in the middle of, like, your forehead. August 3rd, 9:40. Wow, who is the killer? I don't know. They show it. It's not like Danganronpa, because you get to see what happens in your third eye. August 3rd, 9:47 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. God, the music in this game is so good, though. Like, I will literally just sit down and listen to the entire Phoenix Wright soundtrack. Boy, am I nervous. Right. Wait, Mia probably doesn't sound like that. Oh, hiya, Chief. Ooh, I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. It says a lot about you, and your client as well. Thanks. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before this case? Yes. Actually, I kinda owe my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Well, that's news to me. I want to help him out anywhere. Oh, fuck. I want to help him out any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. It's over! My life, everything, it's all over! What? Is that your client screaming over there? Yeah, it's him. Giving Phoenix the twink voice, I see. And the game's too low. You got it. You got it. Okay, I'll turn it up a little bit. Death, despair. Oh, Danganronpa reference. Despair. Despair. Can you guys hear it? Is the volume okay? Level looks a little low. I'll turn it up. I'll turn it up even more, so you guys are forced to listen to the music. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna die. It sounds like he wants to die. Yeah. Nick! Hey. Hey there, Larry. Dude, I'm so guilty! Tell them I'm guilty! Give me the death sentence! I ain't afraid to die! What? What's wrong, Larry? No Dangan on the stream, please. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, it's all over. I'm finished! Finished! I can't live in a world without her. I can't! Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Oh, Nick, you gotta tell me who took my baby away. The person responsible for your girlfriend's death? The newspapers say it was you. Oh. My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. Oh no, her blood's getting in the cracks. How are they gonna clean that to rent his apartment? Or, this is her apartment. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butts. My best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the butts. Blood? On a Nintendo handheld system? Yeah, on the Game Boy, even. In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. One thing I could say, though. It's usually not his fault, he just has terrible luck. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. That, and I owe him one, which is why I took his case. To clear his name. And that's just what I'm going to do. Yeah, Ace Attorney was mind-blowing to me when I was like 8 and learning what murder was. They cooked Larry's ass, man. They cooked his ass. They got his ass. Oh my god, you can kill people? People really do that? They'll like kill other people? August 3rd, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 2. Court is now in session of the trial of Mr. Larry Butts.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
The, defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not? Yes, Your Honor. I'm, a little nervous. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. Best fucking song in this fucking— yeah! Fuck. Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness. Yes, Your Honor.
Hands shaking, eyesight fading.
The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this case.
Larry Butts. The defendant? Well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor.
Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what was the victim's name?
Ooh, I know this one. Glad I read the case report over cover to cover so many times. It's... Wait. Uh-oh. No. No way. I forgot. I'm drawing a total blank here. No, Gumshoe's theme is actually the best song in the first game, actually. I'm assuming your Twitch viewers are more normal than the YouTube viewers. Asterisk. We get some normal people on YouTube, but for the most part, Twitch has been more normal. No offense, Twitch. No offense, YouTube viewers. Never played. Okay. Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name. Oh, the victim. Of course, I know the victim's name. I just forgot. Temporarily. It's okay. I admit I'm not normal. I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court record. Just press tab to check it at any time, okay? In my brain? The tab in my brain? Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please. I'm begging you.
Mr. Wright, who is the victim in this case?
It's, Cindy Stone. Cindy Stone. The victim's name is Cindy Stone.
Correct. Now tell me, what was the cause of death? She died because she was...
Hit with a blunt object. Yeah! She was struck once by a blunt object. My headset's dying.
Correct.
It's cinder block!
You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we should not proceed. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you.
Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure.
Well then. First, a question for the prosecution. Mr. Payne?
Yes, Your Honor.
As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Could you explain to the court just what that object was?
The murder weapon was a statue of the Thinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim.
I see. The court accepts it into evidence.
Watching you play Isaac once has now made you the only V2 I watch now. Let's go! I am the rabbit hole. Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Use tab to check the court record frequently. Okay. Tink. The Tinka. I'm the Tinka, baby!
Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness.
The prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand.
Chief, what do I do now? Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. Uh-oh. Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad.
Ahem. Mr. Butts, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you?
Hey, watch it, buddy! We were great together! We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Anthony! Didn't they all die? I wasn't dumped. She was just wasn't taking my phone calls or seeing me, ever. What's it to you, anyway?
Mr. Butts, what you describe is generally what we mean by dumped. In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder.
What do you mean, one of them? Lies, all of it, lies! I don't believe a word of it!
Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died.
Passport added to the court record. Indeed, she appears to have returned the day before the murder.
Dude, no way! The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies.
Damn! I know Phoenix has like nerves or whatever. This intro implies, but Phoenix passed the bar and has no idea what a cross-examination is. Sugar daddies? And my Nintendo Entertainment System? Larry didn't know. She was turning corners. Daddies? Sugar, Gato, hold on. Pause. Gato is, asking to leave, I think. Or she is begging me for food. One of the two. Hello, Gato. Oh. Hey, I need to The Gato has left the room. She does not like me. Did Phoenix fail upwards? Or is the bar exam that low in standards? Also, Kato. Yeah, she left me. She's a coward. Goodbye, Gata.
Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle.
Dude!
We can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now?
Right. I don't think you want him to answer that question. Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I? I don't want you to say anything. My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to this case.
Oof.
Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? That cheating she-dog. I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna drop dead. Yeah, and when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm going to get to the bottom of this. We get to the part in the Turnabout Sisters where Phoenix gets offended over being called a bottom. Oh my god.
Let's continue with the trial, shall we? I believe the accused motive is to clear everyone.
Yes, quite. Oh boy, this is so not looking good.
Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Well, did you or did you not?
Well, maybe I did, and maybe I didn't. Uh-oh, he went. What do I do? Just have him answer honestly. Honesty is the best policy. I know, I'll send him a signal. Tell the truth. Yeah, I was there. I went. Ooh, lie like a dog. No, because we're gonna get him acquitted. He's gonna beat these allegations. Order.
Well, Mr. Butts?
Dude, chill. She wasn't home, man, so, like, I didn't see her.
Your Honor, the defendant is lying.
Lying?
The prosecution would like to call a witness who could prove Mr. Butts is lying.
Well, that simplifies matters. Who was your witness?
The man who found the victim's body. Just before making the gruesome discovery, he saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime.
Whoa. In the Ace Attorney universe, there's like a 97% conviction rate or some shit. Phoenix is really performing miracles in some of these cases. Absolutely, dude. And it's so convenient that the murderers are always on the trial as like a fucking defendant. Or not as a defendant, as like a fucking witness. And it's like, you did this. You did this. Order.
Order in the court. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness.
Yes, Your Honor.
My voices are getting kind of inconsistent now. This is bad.
On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Solid to the stand.
Frank saw it? More like Frank did it! The murderer is always the third person they talk to.
Mr. Solid, you sell newspaper subscriptions, is this correct?
Oh yes, newspapers, yes.
Mr. Sawit, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder.
Alright, we're gonna cross-examine! Oh no, this is just the count, but then we're gonna cross-examine. The Ace music goes so hard.
I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there. A woman, not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. Stop my long-form analysis with the video to... I can't fucking read. Stop my long-form analysis video to join. Hi, hamster. Hello, yapper. Sorry. I fucked up your message like 3 times. The man who ran was, without a doubt, the defendant sitting right over there. We're gonna solve this murder. Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defend you against a testimony like that.
Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working?
Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building.
Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout?
Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally.
Shout out to the iOS version of this game back in the day. Would literally make you fail even if you had the right answer if you didn't do it in a specific order. Really? Larry, my goat, free my boy!
Dookie Nookie.
The phone.
The phone that Mr. Sawit used was one of those. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your perusal.
Okay, let me look at that.
Now, Mr. Wright.
Yes, yes, Your Honor.
You may begin your cross-examination.
Yay! Fuck. Cross-examination, Your Honor? All right, this is it. The real deal. What exactly am I supposed to do? Why, you exposed the lies in the testimony your witness just gave. Lies? What? He was lying? Your client is innocent, right? Then that witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty? Ugh! How do I prove he's not? You hold the key. It's in the evidence. Compare the witness's testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find contradictions between the court record and the witness testimony. Then, once you've found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face. Okay. Open the court record with tab, and then point out contradictions in the testimony. Okay, you got it. Did Phoenix even go to law school, or does this take place in Vermont? You don't actually need to go to law school to be a lawyer in Vermont? Is that real? People lie? You can really do that? Go in the court and tell lies? Okay. Can I press? I can press. Okay. Hold it. I didn't even read that first part. Isn't a man leaving an apartment a common sight? I find it odd you would take notice of him. I don't know. He just seemed strange to me, that's all. Like he was mad, yet frightened at the same time. Just like a criminal fleeing the scene of a crime. The defense requests that the witness refrain from conjecture.
Of course. What the witness means is that the man he saw looked suspicious.
He's racist, for real.
So what happened next?
I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open, but that's not really a thing. Okay, you looked in the apartment. What did you see? What gave you the idea to do that?
Well, the door was half open, you see. Isn't it only human to want to peek? We climb mountains because they are there. It's the same thing. Truer words have never been spoken. Anyone would look inside.
Why did pain cut him off so quickly?
So you looked into the apartment. What happened then?
I'm skipping a new legal mindset to stay here. I'll give you a legal mindset. Racist towards people who look like Street Fighter characters. This guy does look like he'd be in fucking Street Fighter. Okay. Okay, wait. Okay, he said he didn't go inside, yet he knows the phone in the apartment wasn't working. I probably have to push on both, I think. The phone in her apartment wasn't working. Yes, I mean, no. No, it wasn't. Right. But you said you didn't go into the apartment. Or did you? Oh, that I can explain that. There was a cordless phone on a shelf in the entranceway. I reached inside and tried using that to call.
And that phone wasn't working, correct? What happened next?
I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. It was 1 p.m. Okay, let me... It's from noon to 6 p.m. What was her time of... She died later. You found the body at 1 p.m. You're sure? Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain. Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Beat all these games, Ham. I'm basically a qualified defender in the US. If you ever need an attorney, hit me up. Hell yeah, IOG. I'll take you up on that offer. I'm gonna commit a murder. Or fuck, actually I'm not gonna commit a murder because this would be used as evidence against me. I'm not gonna commit a murder, but if I ever did, or if I was ever accused of murder, then I know who I'm calling. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes the time of death sometime after 4 p.m. There was no body to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour gap?
This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time.
After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mr. Sawit, why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.?
Gee, that's a really good question. Great job, Wright. Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out the contradictions. Lies always beget more lies. See through one, and their whole story falls apart. Yippee! Handy! I'm gonna commit a murder! This track is so good. Wait, I remember now.
Would you care to give your testimony again?
Alright, he's gonna redo his testimony. We're gonna cut through it. Time for discovery. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Power is out! Power was out! Immediately you are wrong. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a tape program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. Did I hear murder? Yes. I can be trusted as an attorney. I can too.
I see. You heard a voice saying the time on a tape program. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
Right. You know what to do. I've got this one. I have got this one. Okay. There's a voice saying from the television. However, there's a power out. There's a power outage. How could you have heard that? Hold it right there. The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And this record proves it. You couldn't have heard a television or a video.
Yeah!
The defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Sawit?
No, I find it quite puzzling myself. Quite. Wait, I remember now.
Mr. Sawit, the court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility.
Joke's on you. I don't know the law. How could I break it? YouTube censored you twice. No. You think actual courtrooms let their witnesses change their testimonies like 5 times until it fits the narrative like this game? No. I think they probably just like take them to jail and they like beat them until they tell the truth. I don't know. Look at him shimmying. What a guilty shimmier. He's sweating too, profusely, and his toupee came off.
That and you seem rather distraught.
Yeah.
My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been the shock of finding the body.
Very well, Mr. Sawit. Let's hear your testimony once more, please.
Alright, third testimony. That's just his idle position. Hearing the time. Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw. You saw a clock?
I guess that would explain it. The defense may cross-examine the witness.
Gladly. Okay. Project Cross Zone 2 is a fever dream. Like, what do you mean Phoenix went with Majima from Majima is in Project Cross Zone 2? I have to fucking play that game. I actually have it on my DS. I haven't gotten that far in it, though. I need to pick it back up. Holy shit, just because of that. Fuck, okay. Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. There's a table clock and the apartment wasn't there. The murder weapon. How would you know that the murder weapon is a clock? It's not very obvious. The murder weapon? Yes, the table clock that was used as a weapon. That's what I just said. Did you doze off in the middle of my testimony or something? Clock murder weapon? Must have been killing time. I'll see myself out. Something's fishy here. That's been as well. Okay. I think I have to present the murder weapon. Present. Wait just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock, it was a statue. Now, how is this supposed to be a clock? You with your objections and your evidence, just who do you think you are? Just answer the question, Mr. Saw It. Sent the proof in Discord. God, this song goes so hard. Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock.
Your Honor, if I may.
Yes, Mr. Payne?
As the witness stated, this statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch, you just tilt it and it says the time out loud. As it doesn't look like a clock, I submitted it as a statue. My apologies.
I see. So the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Oh, Mr. Wright? It appears that the witness's testimony was correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problems with his testimony now?
Yes. There's no problems. He's trying to look as sus as possible. Third time censored, I didn't even swear. YouTube has an orchestra version of the stream. I recommend hearing this. I will actually probably look at it after stream. In fact, I had to call out of work because I didn't want to do anything tomorrow. Based! Based! That is so based. Your Honor, there is a gaping hole in the witness's testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. Yet, the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Clearly a contradiction.
Indeed.
The witness knew it was a clock because he went into the apartment. You're lying. You were inside the apartment of the day of the murder. Yeah? Prove it! Prove I went in there! I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her! You struck her with the clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard. Oh, saw it! I get it!
Order in the court. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Saw It? The sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. That voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time.
What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture.
Baseless? Based? Just look at the witness's face!
Girl.
Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock?
Phoenix, when he's not bluffing and locked in, has big nuts energy. Phoenix Wright. Ace gaslighter. That day, I never... Look, the clock, I heard... No, I mean, I saw... Fucking stupid. Shut up, shut up, shut up! I hate you! It was him, I tell you, I saw him. He killed her, and he should burn! Burn! Give him death! Oh my god. Bald! 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 My eyes!
Order! Order in the court, I say.
Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claims.
Mr. Wright,
Your Honor.
you claim the sound the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence?
The whole case is riding on this. Better think it through carefully. Your Honor. The sound Mr. Sawit heard was definitely this clock. A fact which is clear if you simply... sound the clock. You're sounding the clock. Oh god, that sounds awful. Bailiff, get the Rogate! Let's sound the clock, now, here in this court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I ask the court to listen very carefully. Beep.
I think it's 8:25. That certainly is a strange way to announce the time.
Well, he is the thinker, after all. So,
You heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright?
Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now?
It's 11:25.
As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Sawit heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Sawit, try to talk your way out of this one. You forgot one thing! Uh-oh, what's he talking about now? Gutter hamstrudel.
Well, it may seem like this clock is running 3 hours slow. Proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, you don't have a case.
He's right. How am I gonna prove that? Damn it, I was so close.
Mr. Wright, it seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim.
Yes, Your Honor. This means
I could not let you indict the witness. Unfortunately, this ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Sawit.
I come all the way down here to testify, and look what happens. You treat me like a criminal. A criminal! Your lawyers are all slime.
ugh, I almost had him. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now. No, guys. Not so fast, Mr. Sawit. Chief. Listen up, Wright. Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think. But Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody could prove that. Well, yes. But that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking out of the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason and you'll have your proof. Right. Can you think of a reason as to why the clock would be 3 hours slow? Yes. Wait. Maybe I can prove it. You must have evidence somewhere that could prove it, right? Find it and let them have it.
Well, Mr. Wright, you say the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim?
Of course. There's a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt.
Ha! Tough words. Let's see you pull this one off.
Let's see this evidence that proves why the clock was running slow.
She was out of the country! Wait, does it censor you because of Larry Butts? I'm back as having been charged guilty already? No, I'm the one charging people with the guilty. The victim had just returned home from abroad that day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in her apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Sawit? Or should I say, Mr. Did It? Mr. Diddy. He's fucking foaming at the mouth. But you committed hamster crimes. No.
Order! Order, I say! Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your witness?
He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor.
Very well. Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor.
I have to say, I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly, and find the true culprit at the same time.
Thank you, Your Honor.
At this point, this is only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts,
not guilty! Yay! I was once looking up dev info on this game and I learned that basically everyone on the dev team hates Larry, and I'm like, but he's so funny! Why would they hate Larry? He's just a goofy guy who loves his dead ex-girlfriend. I gamed the hamster nuclear engineering classes. She flunked them so hard she would become a law prodigy. No, the Geiger counter makes funny noises when I walk by it.
and with that, this court is adjourned.
Yay! That's our first trial! Turns out that Frank saw it was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house. That day, when Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Sawit let himself in to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Sawit grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find. Damn, how hard did he hit her? I mean, you already played this game before? I played a little bit of it. I've probably done the beginning, trial a few times. I don't really remember all of the solutions though, so it's basically like I'm doing it again. Oh, I still can't believe we won. Right, good job in there. Congratulations. Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you. Not at all, not at all. You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note. I've never seen the Chief looking this happy. If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel. My life is over! Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Oh, Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. Good. Wait, no, I mean bad. Bad, bad, bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. But my Cindy Wendy's gone, man. Gone forever. Larry, she was a... Ah, never mind. Congratulations, Harry. Harry? Yes, you. I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butts. Innocent. Oh, thanks. I really owe you one. I won't forget this, ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner, movie, my treat. Oh, no, I couldn't. Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook. Oh, hey. Here, take this. It's a present. A present? For me? Wait, wasn't this the evidence that... Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me. Really? You made this? Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento. Yo, Nick. Can you believe it? I was so into that chick. And she was just playing me for a fool. Don't that make you just want to cry? Larry. Are you so sure? Excuse me? I think she thought quite a lot of you in her own way. Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me. It's okay. Oh, I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right? Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him. Huh? Oh, yeah, right. What the heck is she talking about? It's the statue. She for the streets! She's a harlot! Extra tears, next case. Check this out, Larry. Proof. Positive you weren't just some chump to her. Huh? What about that clock? This is a clock you made for her, Larry. And she took it with her when she traveled. Whatever, she probably just needed a clock, that's all. You think so? Oh, you think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Well, make of it what you will. Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am. Thanks. Hope that made him feel a little bit better. Right. I hope you see the importance of evidence now. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. People, too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Right? Listen, learn, grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off? Yeah, I guess so. Say, how about dinner? On me? We'll drink a toast to innocent butts. Yeah. Oh, speaking of Harry, you were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him. Yeah, part at least. You'll have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drinks? Yes, Miss Batty. Hi, Ham. I love Ace Attorney. I love Ace Attorney too. The music goes so goddamn hard. And so, my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends." But I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us. Unless you count the clock he gave Mia. I didn't know it then, but that clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep. I always thought about those attorneys who defend someone they know is guilty. Like, how do they stand in court? Most of the time, when you're defending someone that's guilty, you are just... What? I didn't get the achievement. I didn't finish that? That's weird. Why didn't I get the achievement for that before? If you're defending someone who's you absolutely know is guilty in court, you're just trying to get them a lesser sentence. Like, you can't get them fully off. That's gross. You can't fully get them off their charges. You just have to give them the lesser ones. And that's what they're paying you for. Hey, Ham, are you going for the achievements? Well, I just got, they give you achievements for if you beat the case. Okay, I'll save it on the second one. Are there, like, I don't even know what the achievements are in this game. But Your Honor, they said JK, they said in Minecraft. Therefore, you should let them go. In fact, Your Honor, you are the real murderer.
Hello, this is Maya.
Hey, Maya, it's me. Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Sorry, I've been so busy. How have you been? Well, lonely, and it's all your fault. Nah, I'm just teasing. I've been great. I'm finally getting used to having my own place. That's good to hear. Actually, I'm calling because I have a favor to ask. I know. You want me to hold evidence for you? Sharp as always. There's a lot of buzz about the upcoming trial. I just don't feel safe keeping the evidence here.
I gotcha. So, what is it this time?
It's a clock. A clock? Yeah, it's made to look like that statue, the Thinker, and it tells you the time. I thought you might like it. You always like toys. Hey, I'm not a little girl anymore, sis. No. You know I'm only teasing. I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out, sorry. Put some papers inside it instead. Papers? Is that the evidence then?
Well, there's a possibility it might turn out that way, yes.
Can you come by the office tonight, say 9, to pick it up? I'll be in a pre-trial meeting until then.
Okay, sis, but I expect dinner. Something good. Like burgers. I could really go for a good burger.
Okay. We'll hit the usual joint. All right, it's a deal.
Okay, sis. See you soon.
Yep, I'll be waiting, Maya. Conversation recorded, September 5th, 9:27 a.m. Basically, no matter how horrible your client's case is, your job is just to make sure the government doesn't play games with their rights and rail them into a false conviction. That too. Burgers! There's sort of a secret one if you check something every case. It's not story important, but I won't spoil it if you don't want to know. Oh, is Maya the girl? Maya is the girl. Hamburger. Hamburger.
Now, Miss Faye, I'll take what's mine. The papers.
I'm sorry, but I can't give you what I don't have.
Miss Faye, you are a poor liar.
Why, I see it right over there.
That must be the thinker that swallowed those papers.
How could you know?
Oh, you're not coniferous of my background. Gathering information is my business, you see.
I should have been more careful.
Oh, my dear Miss Faye, I'm so very sorry. But I'm afraid I must ask you for one more thing. Your eternal silence. Farewell, Miss Faye.
I want him to be southern, actually.
It is the tears.
No! My baddie! My baddie! Red, white, blue. Yeah, red, white. Also, I realized that Red White wears pink because his name is Red White, and red and white make pink. September 5th, 9:08 p.m. Fan call offices. Uh-oh, I'm late. Huh. That's strange. Guess the chief left without me. She said her sister was coming over, so we should all go out for dinner. What's that smell? Blood? Mia! Maybe she's in her office. That smell. Blood. Ugh.
Sis!
Someone's there. Chief? Chief? Chief! Really heavy voice, let's go. I never thought about it like that. I thought he did it because he was fabulous. All the baddies are not long for this world except for Maya. Who are you? Oh. What a way to introduce her. The strange girl dropped out cold. I left her lying on the office sofa. Went back to the chief where she lay under the window. Her body was still warm. I could feel it when I held her shoulder. Then, all too quickly, it began to fade. Till finally, she was cold. Oh my god! He was touching her for that long? Let me examine her body. Chief, it's hard seeing her like this, but if there are any clues here, she was struck on the head with a blunt object. She probably died instantly. The thinker, lying next to her, must have been the murder weapon. The thinker added to the court record. There's some glass shards near the chief's body. Must be pieces of the glass nightstand lying broken in the back of the room. Glass shards added to the court record. Nothing else that seems like a clue here. Piece of paper. Must have fallen from Mia's hand. What could it be? It says Maya. A word is written in blood on this scrap of paper. Maya. Did Mia write this? This piece of paper is a receipt from a department store, dated yesterday. Better call the police and find out what that girl was doing here. Her shoulder. I wonder if I could actually play these games now that I'm not a dumbass kid. I remember it being super hard. It's just like sometimes there's weird little logic things that you wouldn't like expect at first. Alright, I got that clue. The plant. Okay. Hey, look at the... I think I got everything from the one. But I'm still gonna check these just in case. How ironic that this became the murder weapon again. The other side of the room. The phone? Right, I'd better call the police. Oh, that's funny. Here, the screws on the receiver are missing. Looks like someone was halfway through taking it apart. Police! Please, come quick! What was that? Someone screaming from outside the window? She's staring right at me. She's holding a phone in her hand. The 11037 on note. It's Leon! It's not 11037, it's Leon! Leon! The notebook, the fan called ledger book. everything's written in the chief's ultra-neat handwriting. Small office, but it makes a good bit of money. What's on the computer? Surprisingly, the chief was never good with machines. But all she did use his PC for was email. She picked up this ancient model at the garage sale for practically nothing. She's got an ashtray too. She smokes. Okay. Let me move the front of the law office. Boobies! Some questions are kind of hard and others aren't. It depends on the game. And the trial. Because I remember when I first played through this game, I was playing the like the trials that you get after you beat like the main story, and I remember really struggling with those for some reason. Where's that girl? I put her right there on that sofa. Uh-oh, I hope she didn't run on me. Yipes! Don't scare me like that. Excuse me, but who are you? It's okay, I work here.
Maya. Maya Faye.
Maya Faye? Maya. So Mia was writing this girl's name. Maybe I should show her the receipt? Never thought there'd be a use for evidence like this outside the courtroom. What happened? This one sometimes feels like a slog since it's 3 days per case, except the first 2 cases, compared to when it's always 2 days. Damn, he's actually so fast on these cases. She seems to be in shock. I don't want to disturb her, but I have to know. Excuse me. Can you tell me what happened?
I came in, the room was dark, and sis.
So she was already dead. You and the chief. So you're the chief's
Sister. I'm her younger sister.
and you were here visiting this late at night.
Yes, she said she wanted you to keep some evidence for her.
Evidence?
Yes, it was that clock.
I unplugged my headset on accident.
It was a thinker.
Okay. Let me show you this note. I'm actually an attorney. I must show you this. Wait, I can't present it. Okay. Let me present you with my attorney's badge. You must know.
Sorry, I've never seen that before.
Well, you know, I just wanted you to know I was an attorney so you could trust me. Why her hair always look like it's shaded by a deviant heart? Artist using a hairbrush. Oh. Second most obvious fake evidence. Maya's cute. I like her design. I like her design too. You know what's funny is I also knew about Phoenix Wright through Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3 because like I wasn't into the game, but for some reason when I was younger I just watched people play it on YouTube. And I was like, wow, this game looks so cool. It was like this one guy who played like Phoenix Wright and Beautiful Joe. Those were like his mains, and I was like, wow, this game looks awesome. And then I never played it. Check out this message in your sister's blood. Before Mia died, she wrote a message with her own blood. She wrote it on the back of this receipt. She couldn't have written it because she died instantly, though. But that's my name! But why would she write my name? Please just calm... Oh, please just calm down. Why would sis write my name? Uh-oh. No, I've done it. Wee-oo, wee-oo, wee-oo. The police! Sounds like they're coming this way. Freeze! Police! Bam! 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 It's Dick! It's good old Dick Gumshoe! Lithero? That sounds familiar. It might have been him. That's a hell of a team, not gonna lie, using both of them. Gummy! I've seen this guy before. This is Dick Gumshoe. Alright, I'm Detective Dick Gumshoe, see? Gumshoe? What an odd name. We received a report from the building across the way, see? Got a person saying they saw a murder. Must have been that woman I saw. Anyway, I don't want either of you moving 1 inch, okay? Right, just great. Maya, wait, she wouldn't have... Nah. Whoa! Excuse me! Eek. This word Maya here mean anything to you?
That's my name.
What? The victim drew this here note in her own blood, see? With her dying breath, she wrote down the killer's name. Killer? I'm not. Case closed. You're coming down to the precinct, ma'am. What? Damn. If you ever played the first game of Ace Attorney and you just started your first playthrough like an Apollo Justice, you'll immediately be overwhelmed by the first cases. They were not easy. Well, I mean, if you're playing Apollo Justice, they're probably assuming you already played Phoenix, right? That's just what people refer to people named Richard as. Dick Gumshoe. How do you get Dick from Richard? You ask really nicely. That's my favorite Dick joke. I was taken in for questioning and didn't get out until the next morning. My eyes were heavy, but I couldn't sleep. I sat around waiting for visiting hours to begin at the detention center. I had to talk to Maya as soon as possible. There's a cop that's really good at his job in the corner. In the detention room, I forgot to read that little blurb. Wow, they have poor Maya locked up like a criminal. Oh, it's you, the lawyer. Good morning. Morning. She looks so tired. Are you going to be my attorney? Well, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. Not a chance! Nope, not a chance. I need a hammy brick emote. Oh. I'm writing that down for reference. You guys will be able to throw bricks at me. Okay. First things first, I better get her cheered up. Yeah, of course I will. Cheer up. Really? Whoa, did I say the wrong thing? She looks sadder now. What's wrong? You don't think I could do it? No, no one could. Who'd believe me? Even you, when you found me in the office, you looked at me like I had done it. Did I look at her like that? No, I never thought. It's okay, I understand. And I've also heard about you. Heard? Heard what about me? I was talking to my sister on the phone the other day. No, jokes censored. Apollo Justice, The Convenience Wife versus Professor Layton are probably the hardest mainline games. Shout out to Toughest Nails Investigations. I never played Professor Layton, but I did know that there was a crossover game with Phoenix, right? That's basically all I know about Professor Layton. Today was my junior partner's first time in court. Wow, really? How'd that go? It was quite the scene. Honestly, I was on edge the whole time. It's been a while. So he crashed and burned? He's a genius. One of those strike fear into the hearts of evil types. The only thing he's lacking is experience. Huh, sounds like it was fun. Well, I know... Oh, well, I know who to go to if I ever get into trouble now. I don't know, Maya. I think you might want to wait. Give him 3 more years. That is, unless you want to be found guilty. Damn! That's what she said. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to insult you. No, it's okay. It's true, I guess. But at the same time, I just can't sit by and watch. When I think of the person who did this to Mia... I know. Okay, let's get to the talking. Maya, let's talk about you, baby girl. I need to drink water. Hopefully they make future Ace Attorney games like Resident Evil. There's no difficulty adjustment in Resident Evil? Really? You can play without playing the prequels. There's something I've been wanting to ask you. Yes? What's with that outfit? Oh, this? This is what all acolytes wear. It's my uniform, you could say. Acolytes? Like people in religious training? What is it you do? Oh, it's nothing strange, really. I'm a spirit medium. In training. A spirit medium? Pretty sure that qualifies as strange. Day of the crime. Maya, there's an important question I need to ask you for this case. Are you legal? Please say yes, please say yes, please say... I'm so happy you were arrested for murder and at least 18 years old. But I said I was at least 18 years old. I never played this game, but she looks so wife material. She is wife material. Security guard back there off like 8 blinkers. He is not moving. He's not moving in the slightest. You tell me about the day of the murder.
Yes. Let's see. That morning, I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold onto a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial.
Evidence?
Yes, the clock shaped like the thinker.
The one Larry made. How could that have been evidence in a case?
Right. She said something about that.
I remember. Do you want to hear it in her own voice? Her own voice?
Yes. I'm pretty sure our conversation is on my cell phone.
You recorded it.
Yeah, I forgot how to delete those things.
I'm gonna ask you about spirit mediums. So you're an acolyte. That guard is trapped in static CG hell. There's actually, I'll look at him, but it has like a little funny thing about that. Spirit medium? I don't know, she's looking kind of small. Maya's like the sister figure to me though. Mia, on the other hand, is a mommy figure. So you're an acolyte, or medium in training.
That's right. The Fae family, especially the women, have always been very sensitive to the spirit world.
Wait a second, you said the Fae family. So, Mia was into this stuff too?
Of course. She left the mountain to follow her career, she said. Her powers are first class, too.
I had no idea. Wait,
What?
so you're a real honest-to-goodness spirit medium, with ESP and all that?
Yes. In training.
Well, can't you contact Mia's spirit then? We can just ask her who killed her.
I'm sorry. I'm still in training. I couldn't do something on that level.
I thought that would be too easy. Your cell phone. Where is the Clussy though? The Clussy is like 3 games from now. So you say you have a conversation with your sister on your cell phone? Let's hear it.
Right.
Oh, I just remembered that that detective took my cell phone. Sorry. Oh, right, of course. Next time I see Detective Gumshoe, I'll ask him for it.
I'll write you a note so you don't forget. Okay.
Sure, thanks. Maya's memo. Phoenix Maya, let's just say there's a reason Pearl suddenly appeared in the 3rd game. No, Pearl's in the 2nd game. Something the matter?
I was wondering if I could ask you a favor. This is the address of a famous lawyer. My sister gave me this a long time ago. She said if I was ever in trouble, I should call him. And, well, I'm in trouble. You think you can go ask him to represent me?
Yeah, I guess. But he's not gonna take your case. I'm gonna be, forced to take it. Sure, why not? I'll go ask.
Thank you so much! I have no one else to turn to.
Say, what about your parents? I see. Don't worry. Leave it to me.
Thank you. Trial's tomorrow at 10.
What? Tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow? What if this guy refuses?
He told me that if I don't find one, the state will pick an attorney to defend me.
When will that happen?
They're giving me until 4 p.m. this afternoon.
And visiting hours are almost up. I'd better hurry. Right, I'll be back. I didn't ask her about the day of the crime? You tell me about the day of the murder. Sorry, I know it must be hard.
No, it's okay. All I've been doing the last few hours is talking about it. Kinda gotten used to it.
Let's see. That morning, I got a call from my sister. Wait, she wanted me to hold on a piece of... I already went through this. When you arrived at the office, it was right around 9. No, I didn't do this. The lights were off and I could smell blood. Then I found her. My sister. Thanks, Maya. That's all I need to hear for now. Turn the background music up one. Okay. Let me examine this guy. This guard monitors the visitor's room. He hasn't moved an inch. A real pro, this guy. I don't think I have anything else to present to her. So I'll go to the other law office. Sorry, Phoenix, I can't defend her. Red White has the Diddy tapes and will release them if I do. Wow, Clissy, just 5 games away. Can you believe it, guys? Clissy. 5 days. Woohoo! I'm so happy about this information. Yeah, pros in the second game. He's locked in, mewing. He's locked in. According to the receptionist, the big boss is out. She couldn't say when he'd be back. Must be hard to keep track of everything when you're a famous lawyer. Not to mention run an office like this. I guess she'll just have to come back later. Let me look at his painting. That painting has been bugging me ever since I stepped in here. The oil paint is so thick it's practically giving me a stuffed nose. Sure, the price is nothing to sneeze at either, for that matter. Ashtray? Table for clients. An elegant ebony case. If I'm not mistaken, that lighter's made of solid gold. Even I could tell someone here's got money to burn. On this desk? Chair? Expensive-looking mahogany bookshelves filled with expensive-looking books. Funny. They don't look like they've ever been read. Many such cases. Still wait for an ultra kill steam. It will happen one day. Steal the lighter. I need money for my legal case. I must take this. Solid mahogany desk. The wood's been polished to deep luster. Okay, I think I saw everything here. What about his plant? Can I look at his plant? An expensive potted plant. No idea what kind of plant it is, but it probably is the most expensive one available. Alright. Nothing here. Gotta go back to my law office. Yeah, I completed violence and encore. I know, but it's the people. The people I attract when I play Ultra Kill. I'm scared. I'm scared. Someone's been arrested outside my house and the cop's gun is glowing. Should I grab it? Absolutely. Can't remember any new Steam games. All the fun ones are recently, but hentai. They're all busily searching for clues. Hey, you there! This is a crime scene, pal. No trespassing. Sorry. Don't I know you from somewhere? He's not gonna be Southern anywhere. He's gonna be fucking Joyzy. No, Lich, it's a setup. This plant costs more than your car. How do you respond without sounding broke or mad? Cool. That makes me sound both broke and mad. Wait, you're that Butts guy, aren't you? No, Phoenix, right. How could anyone mistake me for Larry? Ah, I guess I got the wrong name, Mr. Wright. Sorry about that. That Butts guy, he was a killer, and you're a killer, right? He was proven innocent. Right, and you were Detective Gumshoe. Gumshoe, wasn't it? Dick Gumshoe? Right, at your sir. That's Australian. I have such a bad accent. Hang on, that's Detective Gumshoe to you, pal. Anyway, get the name right. Don't go calling me Dick. Hey, Dick, get over here. Yes, sir. Be right there. Oh my god. Ahem. You're her lawyer, right, pal? You got— oh my god, it's like fucking— it's turning Australian! I'm struggling here! I'm struggling here! You got business here, you better do it quick. Ugh, he thinks I'm Maya's lawyer. Dun dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun. Let's talk about Maya. I think the people who would attract from Danganronpa would be worse. Probably. But it's glowing with sparkles. It's interactable. I have to grab it. I could always go to my last save state. What about Maya? Yeah, I'm looking forward to the trial. Sorry, pal. This is one trial you're not gonna win. Why do you say that? The city's put Prosecutor Edgeworth on the prosecution. Edgeworth. Pretty sure you know what that means. You being a lawyer and all. Mia. Oh, Miss Faye. Did you do an autopsy? You want to know the results, eh? Now don't you look at me like that, pal. It's no use. She might have been your boss, but that doesn't mean you get any special treatment. Alright. Alright, you can see the report, but that's all. Prosecutor Edgeworth. That's right, pal. Mr. Miles Edgeworth himself. Wait. You do know him, don't you? Of course I do. Oh my god. More Aussie, less Kiwi. I'm trying to go for fucking Brooklyn. Hammy, when you get the opportunity, please call Gumshoe a sham. You got it. I can't take it seriously when someone's being called Dick. He-ho. Dick. Dick man, baby. It's the Nut Shack. I know him. He's a feared prosecutor. He doesn't feel pain. He doesn't feel remorse. He won't stop until he gets his guilty verdict. Aw, don't talk about him that way. Make him sound barely human. Still, I'm afraid this pretty much decides the case. So, Edgeworth is on this one. He hasn't lost a case since he became a prosecutor at the incredibly young age of 20. Of course, there are rumors of back alley deals and forged evidence. All I know for sure is that Edgeworth hates crime with an almost abnormal passion. Never imagined I'd be facing him so soon. I did. Can I present you with my attorney's badge? Hmm? What's that? Sorry, pal. I got no info for the likes of you. But I'm an attorney. Okay. Hey! What is it? Did you meet the lawyer? Sorry. I haven't seen him yet. I see. I'd better go see if I can find this elite lawyer she's talking about. And talk about her family. What about your family? I only had my sister. My father died when I was very young, and I don't know where my mother is. Don't know? So she could still be alive. Your mom! The women in my family have been mediums for generations. They say a lot of spiritual power runs in our blood. About 15 years ago, our family was involved in an incident. There was a man and he ruined our mother's life. Ruined? After that, she disappeared. Several years after that, my sister announced she would become a lawyer and she left the mountain. So you live by yourself? Yes, I've gotten used to it. Oh, also, I had to become independent or I would lose my powers. So bad for her, all by herself, all up on that mountain. All up on that mountain. Your mother's enemy. So who was this man who, ruined your mother? About 15 years ago, there was an unusual murder case. Made quite a stir, everyone was talking about it, apparently. The police were running out of leads and they were getting desperate. Wait, they didn't use a spirit medium, did they? The police convinced my mother to try to contact the victim. Wow, so what happened? The case was solved, we thought. You thought? The man my mother helped the police capture was innocent. The police's consultation with the medium had all been carried out in secret, of course. But a man found out about it and leaked it to the press. He told all the papers that my mother was a fraud, and the media jumped on it big time. My mother, became the laughingstock of the nation. I see. White. Excuse me? White? That was his name. My sister told me. White? Ooh, white? Like red, white? Ma'am! Okay, I'm gonna go to the other law office now. He's still not here. I don't know if there's anything else I need to talk to her about, because I can't talk to her about anything I can't really examine. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to get her note so I could get her phone from Gumshoe. That's what I gotta do right now. Give me her note. I was wondering, did you see Maya Faye's cell phone? Oh, that? I have that. Do you think you could give it back? Sure. I mean, wait a second, pal. Tricky lawyer. Uh-oh, he's on to me. I'm telling him straight. I tell him why I want it, there's no way he'll give it to me. Nothing the matter? Oh no, it's just, you know, detective. Nope, I know nothing, pal. That cell phone has a lot of numbers on it, like her boyfriend's. Cell phone holds a little girl's sweetest and spiciest secrets. You're trying to confuse me. Sorry, pal. I already checked all the numbers in memory. Impressive. You're quite the detective. Uh-huh. Oh, here, you can have the phone back. There weren't any suspicious call records in there, after all. Seems you didn't notice the recorded conversation. Guess I asked all the questions I need to. You all done, pal? Yes, thank you. I'll be heading out now. Oh, wait. One more thing I wanted to mention to you. I don't suppose you're planning on talking to that witness. Anyway, you'd better not. No influencing the witness with your lawyerly ways, pal. Oh my god. Back in ancient times, a girl was on trial. She avoided her hanging by removing her clothes and telling the jury that such beauty cannot be guilty. TLDR, tell Maya she should do this. It won't work on April May. It won't work. It'll work on everyone but April May. The witness? Yeah, Miss April May. Sorry about this, but I can't tell you anything about it. Well, you just told me her name, Miss May, huh? So you've sent her home already, then? You're trying your loyalty tricks on me now. Not to go outside her room until the trial. So she's still in the hotel across the way. Guess I should know better than to try to get a detective to leak information. Got that right, pal. I'm to pay a visit to Miss May. Okay. Can I present the phone to Maya? Or will she be sad about it? This is your phone. Hey, got your cell phone back. Oh, say. Can I listen to my sister's voice? Maya's eyes closed. She listened to every word with such intensity. Before long, tears began to roll down her cheeks. Thank you. Alright. Going to the hotel. September 6th. Gatewater Hotel room. I wonder if 9/11 happens here. April May is quite a sunny girl. Everyone knows her and her famous daughter, June July. Wow, what kind of phone is that? Where's the touch screen? Father, I cannot click the phone. Well, hello there, handsome. Hi. Smooth, right? Real smooth.
You're the lawyer, aren't you? The detective told me. He said, don't say nothing to that lawyer, pal. Tee.
Memo to self. Thank Detective Gumshoe for making my job harder. Gee, this is all like something out of a movie. It's all so exciting, I can hardly contain myself. Oh, let me go freshen up so I can look the part of the beautiful eyewitness. I pity the lawyer that has to cross-examine this one. It's you, buddy. Why did you got a suspicious screwdriver right here? There's a screwdriver stuck in this drawer. Wonder what's inside. Let's take a look. Hey! Hey! What are you doing? No touching. Oh, bad boy. You really shouldn't pry around in other people's rooms now. You wouldn't want to make me upset, would you? Upset? I thought she was gonna explode for a second there. Wonder what could be inside that drawer. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, well now I get to talk to her. What did you witness? What did you see? Smash, next question. My ears perked up to 9/11. Pinwalker girl with big boobie. It's 2002, Hammy. It's low tech. Skill issue. You think you could tell me something? I need you to describe what you observed at the time of the incident. Oh, observed? Incident? You sound just like a lawyer in the movies. I like a man with a big vocabulary. Better not encourage her. You know that thing that happened the other day? He's dumbing his speech down. He doesn't want to be liked by her. What did you see when it happened? I don't suppose you could tell me about it. Pretty please? Let me see. Well, dream on.
If you want to know, you'll just have to come to court tomorrow, Mr. Lawyer.
Oh boy. Miss May, could you just... Who exactly are you?
Oh, Mr. Lawyer, are you hitting on me?
No, hey, I'm just doing my job here.
You know you're cute when you blush.
Believe me, this is the first time in my life I've blushed this much. Right, can you just tell me what it is you do?
Well, no. And you had your little hopes up, didn't you?
Oh boy. This room. I see there are 2 glasses on the table. Someone here staying here with you?
Oh, what amazing powers of observation. You must be one of those famous detectives like on television.
Oh, no, not me. I'm just a lawyer.
Say, Mr. Big Detective, why don't you go look for clues in the garbage, Miss May doesn't like nosy little lawyers.
Oh boy. Fuck you, April. I'm a lawyer.
Excuse me, but I'm a witness, police witness, you understand? How could I possibly give you any information in good conscience, Me, the witness? It's just like in the movies.
I don't want to talk to you anymore. I'm going to look behind you. Is that expensive champagne? The late summer sunlight streams through the window. There's a Fafay & Co. law office building, of course. Emmy, I'm breaking rule 3! Don't bone the witness, don't bone the witness, don't bone the witness, don't bone the witness. You do a great voice for her, thanks. Holding yourself together, Phoenix, don't spill your spaghetti. Look, I think it would be a little difficult to recognize a face from this distance, though. The bed. Can I examine the bed? Simple bed. It's been recently made. Nothing eye-catching here. I'm going to unmake it with the witness. I mean, no. I'm doing it, Batman! There's no laws against the witnesses, Batman! There's no laws against the witnesses!
Joker, you sick fuck.
A still scene painting. Wait, shouldn't that be still life? Whatever, one of those is hanging on the wall. Look, roses? Flowers are fake, as expected. I know sunflowers and tulips, but that's about the extent of my floral knowledge. Alright. I don't think I can show anything to her. Is he back in his office now? He's in his office! No, he's not! Seems like Mr. Grossberger's out. Well, maybe I should just wait here for him to come back. Ahem. That wasn't the most over-the-top clearing of the throat I've ever heard.
So you're the one they say has been looking for me.
Yes, that's me. He looks even grander than I imagined.
That badge on your collar. So you're a lawyer, are you now?
Yes, well, yes.
And what do you want? I'm not particularly busy these days. Please proceed.
Not busy? Then how come no one can get in touch with you?
Something the matter? You came to see the one and only Marvin Grossberg, did you not? Well, here I am, boy. What do you want? Out with it.
Well, sir, actually it's about Maya. Maya Fey.
Yes, Maya Fey. Go on.
Oh, why the strange reaction?
Cha-cha. I'm really quite busy here, son. I can't go taking cases on a day's notice. No, it's quite impossible.
Wait a second. How did you know the trial was tomorrow?
Anyway, I'm afraid it's entirely impossible for me to represent her. Sorry, end of discussion.
What's going on? He refused me before I even got a chance to ask him. What do I tell Maya? Let's have a little chat, buddy, about your painting.
No Zoidberg impression for Grossberger. Washed! My bad.
So is there a law in the right verse that girls above a certain cup must show the merch, or do they not know how shirts work?
He does look like the Pringles guy.
It's quite a painting.
You notice.
It's my pride and joy. Impressive, isn't it? Well, isn't it?
The color of the sky, the hue of the sea, the weave of the straw hat. It's worth at least 3 million, and I have no intention of parting with it, of course. No, I won't sell it, not even to you.
I wasn't interested.
It's not for sale. I'm not
buying? Jeez. Mia. How did you know Mia Fey? She worked here a long time ago. Quite the apprentice, that one. Learned my techniques in the blink of an eye. She left one day, quite suddenly. She had a mission, you see. A mission. You could see it in her eyes. She followed it with a burning passion. Never looked back, that one. Now your refusal. How can you just refuse like that? Please, tell me why you won't take the case. Well, you see, it's just I'm busy, you see. But the client is Mia Fey's sister. Mia trusted you. She knew her sister would be in good hands. Yes, of course, I know that. However, I'm sorry, but I must refuse. Sorry, goodbye. Creep. Fine. I don't have time to argue with you anyway. I'll go look elsewhere. Think not. Huh? Did you say something? I think not, I said. What do you mean? I'm terribly, terribly sorry. But I'm afraid that no lawyer with their salt will take on this particular case. Terribly sorry, my boy. Why? I cannot say. I beg your pardon, but could you leave now? I have nothing more to discuss with you. What's going on here? He's owned. But I'm a lawyer too, as you can see. Very sorry, but I've got nothing to say regarding this matter. Yeah, that's what I thought. Harry examined his office. I gotta go break the news to Maya. Notice Phoenix said he didn't say he couldn't afford it. He just said he wasn't buying. He just said he wasn't buying. Hiya. Oh, you're back! Did you find the lawyer? Well, what do I tell her? Well, see, I really don't think you should use that guy. He didn't seem healthy. He was all skin and bones. What really happened? You don't mean you refused to help? I see. Been abandoned, then. Just a little longer now before the state-appointed lawyer comes, I guess. 4 p.m. Time's up. What should I do? Should I just leave her and go home? No, I'm gonna defend her! I've made up my mind. I'm going to defend you whether you want me to or not. Why? Why? Well, I don't know why. To be honest, I don't know. You don't know? This girl's sitting in front of me, the killer. All the evidence seems to say yes, but there's something about this whole thing that smells fishy. That witness's strange behavior. Was that all an act? And the way that lawyer refused to help out Maya. But more than all that, she has no one left to help her. Nothing is more sad than, or more lonely than that. I know, I've been there a long, long time ago. Why did I become a lawyer in the first place? Someone has to look out for the people who have no one on their side. Maya looks like a kicked puppy. You might be a lawyer, but he hates poor people. There's only one thing I know for certain. I won't abandon you. You can count on me. That's so kind of you. Sniff. I don't know if my sniff came through. Well, let's fight this one and get you out of here. Right, thank you. Ugh, she smiled at last. She looks like an entirely different person. One last question. You were innocent, right? Yes. And I trust you. So you trust me too, okay? It's a deal. So, what next? There's something that's been bugging me. Just what was inside that strange woman's drawer? It's when I tried to look into the drawer that she got all defensive. There has to be something in there. Has to be. Has to be something in there. I need to talk to her about everything. Okay. I think I have to go back to the hotel. Kid named Puppy. After trial. Alright, that'll be $4 million, Maya. If you can't afford it, you can just be my assistant. I'll take off 20% until it's paid off. Good afternoon, sir. Excuse me, you are?
Ah, I beg your pardon, sir. I am the bellboy of this establishment at your service, sir.
Oh, right.
I've just come up to deliver room service, sir.
Do you know where Miss May might be?
Ah, I believe our guest Miss May is currently using the facilities? If you've no need of anything, I'll be taking my leave. Please, stay as long as you like. Enjoy.
Yeah. Wait, no, hey. Why does it seem like every time I come here I end up embarrassing myself? Wait, now's my chance to stoop around a bit.
Ah, I almost forgot.
Gah! You came back quick!
Might I ask you to inform Miss May that there is a message for her? Please tell her that Mr. White of Blue Corp phoned.
Oh, right, sure. Mr. White. Blue Corp? Where have I heard that name? White. That was his name. My sister told me. White was the name of the guy who ruined Mia and Maya's mother. Could it be a coincidence? There's a screwdriver sticking out of that half-open drawer. Now's my chance to see what's inside. Kid named X delivered. I must return to my planet now. The Ultra Planet. Adios. Thank you. She's not a slave. She's an intern. She's getting paid in experience. Yo, Mr. White.
Joshi, we need to cook.
A wiretap. What would a woman like her be doing with a thing like this? Wiretap added to the court record. There's definitely something suspicious about this Miss May. How could she have something like this in her hotel room? There's a story behind all of this. I know it. Alright. I'll be using this bit of evidence in tomorrow's trial. That's for sure. For Maya's sake. I'll get to this woman's bottom! Oh, wait, I mean, you know what I mean. Oh, Bellboy. Oh, Bellboy is still there? Uh-oh, time to scram. I look forward to tangoing you with you tomorrow, Miss May. In court. Heavy smells. Oh, I'm not stinky. To be continued. I gotta drink water. Save my little progress.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Back to base. September 7th, 10 a.m. We're getting close. We're getting suspiciously close to 9/11. I wonder if this is a pre or post 9/11 world, and would it even be relevant because this is technically Japan?
Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Maya Fey.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
The defense is ready, Your Honor. Miles Edgeworth. You better not show any signs of weakness today, or he'll be on me in an instant. Oh my god. Dude, when I was a Fujoshi, I used to ship Edgeworth and Phoenix Wright so bad. Like, I would literally just, like, spend my free time reading, like, fan fictions about them, like, kissing and looking at, like, fan art of them. Of course you did! This was back in the days when I was a Fujo. This is when I was a Fujo. This is when I was a Fujo. I'm not a Fujo anymore. What do you mean, was? Objection. Turn on the TV. Any channel. They hit the Pentagon.
Mr. Edgeworth, please give the court your opening statement.
Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, was at the scene of the crime. The prosecution has evidence she committed this murder. And we have a witness who saw her do it. The prosecution sees no reason to doubt the facts of this case, Your Honor.
I see. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's begin then.
We may call our first witness, Your Honor. The prosecution calls the chief officer at the scene, Detective Gumshoe. Everyone knows Phoenix Wright and Edgeworth are boyfriends. They are boyfriends. I never got why the ship was so popular. It would go down with the ship of Phoenix and Maya. I ship Phoenix and Maya too. I ship Phoenix and Maya, and I also ship Phoenix and Edgeworth, but not like in like a triangle thing, because that's weird. I enjoyed both pairings. Witness, please state your name and profession to the court. Say, my name's Dick Gumshoe, say. What the fuck is my accent? I'm the detective in charge of homicides down at the precinct, say. Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder. Very well, say. Let me use this floor map of the office to explain. Who's bottom and Rightworth? I think Edgeworth. I think Edgeworth is bottom in that ship. Or at least that's what I read. And most of the shit I read, Edgeworth was like a bottom. Because, you know, like, tough lawyer. And then, like, he's secretly, like, you know, Fujo. This was in the past. This was in the past, okay? I'm not a Fujo anymore. I don't think about this regularly. I'm only bringing it up because it's relevant to the discussion. Because Edgeworth was on screen and Phoenix Wright was on screen, and I figured it's a little tidbit I could add, okay? The body was found by the window here. The cause of death? Loss of blood due to being struck by a blunt object, say. He's Australian. Fuck, dude. Fujo. No, I'm not a fucking Fujo. When he tries to be dominant at the start, but right turnabout's halfway. Holy shit. Holy shit, dude. Real. Is what I would say if I were still a Fujo. I don't think about that. I don't think about that though. No. The murder weapon was a statue of the Thinker found next to the body, say. What the fuck is my... It's heavy enough to be a deadly weapon, even in a girl's hand, say. Get it.
The court accepts the statue as evidence.
Still calling it a statue. Or plans added. Well, now it's a statue because it doesn't have clockworks in it. Cutest Fujo. I'm not a Fujo! Now, detective. Yes, sir. You immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey, who was found at the scene, correct? Can you tell me why? Yes, sir. Had hard evidence she did it, sir.
Detective Gumshoe. Please testify to the court about this hard evidence.
Fuck, why do I have to voice him? I have the... I'm walking in. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were 2 people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Why? We had a witness account describing her. So she has a yaoi. I do not have a yaoi powder. Just go full Aussie. I have the Fujo glasses as a joke. It's a joke. The witness saw Miss Maya Fey at the very moment of the murder. Yeah, I'm going full Aussie.
The very moment, you say. Very well, Mr. Wright. You may begin your cross-examination.
Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examine what? Couldn't see a single contradiction in that testimony. Whoosh. Smack. Hey, Maya just threw something at me. What's this? My sister couldn't find any contradictions in a witness's testimony. She would bluff it and press the witness on every detail. The witness always slips up and says something wrong. It worked lots of times. Should have expected Maya would know some of her sister's tricks. Alright, let's give this a try. Something
the matter?
No, Your Honor. I'd like to begin my cross-examination. Joke is how it always starts. Put them on, embrace who you truly are. Just for this trial, okay? Maya Fey's arrest.
As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were 2 people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Why? We had a witness account describing her.
Who's a witness? Hold on just 1 second. Yeah? I heard correctly. You said you arrested her because you had hard evidence she did it, correct? Eh? Did I say that? Me? I heard you say it.
You did say it.
You said it. Exactly what is this suspicious woman in pink's claim was hard evidence. But what? Miss May is suspicious, and she sure isn't pink, pal. Well, I guess she is pink. I'm British.
That's enough, Detective Gumshoe. You have any more solid proof other than her claims, Detective?
I guess pressing can have its advantages. Yes. Ah. Sorry, I got the order of things mixed up in my testimony, Your Honor, sir. It was something I should have told you about it first, Your Honor.
Very well, Detective. Let's hear your testimony again.
Ding, 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 ding. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. Found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab test results showed the blood was the victim's. So there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. No, she couldn't have done that. She couldn't have done that. Emmy's touring the entire Commonwealth trial never sets on the principal. How you like that? That's my hard evidence. I don't know how I fucked up a fucking New York fucking Boston accent that hard. I became Australian. I need to workshop that. I need to workshop my fucking Boston.
Before we begin cross-examination, I have a question for you, Detective.
Your Honor?
Why didn't you testify about this vital piece of evidence the first time?
I know, I'm real embarrassed I forgot about it, Your Honor, sir.
Try to be more careful. Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination.
I must eat. Good night, Hamjo. No! Good night, Edgy. I'm not a Fujo, though. Look at the you think I'm a clown scene. I think I'm a clown. I'm not a clown. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime. Oh, wait. She can't have written it before she died. There was blood found on the victim's finger before she died. No. No. Instantaneous death. Instantaneous death. Joe, new Nick. No! Detective Gumshoe. There's one thing I want you to clarify for me here. You say that the victim, Mia Fey, wrote this note. That she was accusing the defendant, Maya Fey. That's really what you're saying? What? This isn't one of those lawyer tricks now, is it? Of course she wrote it. Who else could have? You have it backwards, Detective. Backwards? The victim is the only person who absolutely could not have written it. This is a report from your department, Detective. Immediate death due to a blow from a blunt object. She died immediately. But no butting your way out of this one, Detective.
Whoa.
What? Oh, fuck you.
Order. The defense has a point. Someone who died immediately wouldn't have had the time to write anything down.
Objection! Mr. Wright. I beg your pardon, but when exactly did you obtain that autopsy report? When? Day of the murder. I'm pretty sure it was the day of the murder. You're wrong there, pal. We didn't write an autopsy report till the day after. Oh, right.
The prosecution's point being...
That autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor. What? A second autopsy was performed yesterday at my request. Death was almost immediate due to a blow from a blunt object, but there is a possibility that the victim lived for several minutes after the blow. I received these results this morning. No way! Your Honor, it's quite easy to imagine that the victim did have time to write Maya. That is all. Call him a sham. I see. Damn you, Edgeworth. Could have known you'd have something up your sleeve. Why, Mr. Wright, you look shocked. Something you want to say. You're a sham, Edgeworth! Mr. Edgeworth, I've heard there's nothing you won't do to get your verdict. What reason could you possibly have had to request a second autopsy report?
Mr. Wright, the defense will refrain from personal attacks on the prosecution.
I like Miles' smarminess. He's very smug. Very matter of fact. No matter, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, say what you will, the evidence in this report is undeniable. Your Honor, I submit this report to the court.
Understood. The court accepts the evidence.
Autopsy update. Well, Your Honor, the evidence strongly suggests the victim was identifying the killer.
I suppose that's the obvious conclusion, yes?
Darn, this isn't good.
The prosecution would like to call its next witness. This poor innocent girl saw the murder with her own eyes. Dun, 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 dun. You called Gumshoe a sham, he would have gotten a pay cut. Damn. That's awesome, actually. You're a sham. Witness, your name, please.
April May, at your service. Wink.
Order. An introduction shall not require any reaction from the crowd. The witness will refrain from wanton winking.
Oh, yes, Your Honor.
This is not good. She's already captured the heart of every man in this courtroom. Smash. Smash. Tell us where you were on the night of September 5th when the murder occurred.
Gee, I was like in my hotel room. I checked in right after lunch.
This hotel is directly across from the fan call loft.
That's right, big boy.
Please testify.
Oh my god. Ugh, I take a little bit of mental damage every time I try to do that. I'm not gonna lie.
Please testify to the court about what you saw.
Okay, seriously? Why is she wearing a belt instead of a skirt? Because she's super uncomfortable with you voicing her like that. That's how she sounds. That's how she sounds.
It was like... it was like 9 p.m. at night. I looked out the window, you know? And then, ooh, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was the mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. That the woman, like, dodged to one side and ran away. That girl, she caught up to her and she hit her.
I don't like your innocent, sexy lady voice.
And the woman with the long hair, she kind of slumped. The end. That's all I saw. Every little bitsy witsy. Wait, her boobs!
Her boobs jiggled! Do you guys see that? Do you guys see that? I don't think I could be a Fujo anymore after that. I'm not a Fujo anymore. I'm back to Yuri enjoying. Well, Your Honor.
I see. It is a remarkably solid testimony. I don't see a need to trouble the witness any.
Wait, Your Honor.
Yes, Mr. Wright?
What about my cross-examination? You have no idea how jiggly. Repeat that. I alt-tab for a second. You missed her breasts. Her boobs breasting boobily. Defujoed. Unfujo's your hammy. What about my cross-examination?
I thought the witness's testimony just now was quite firm, didn't you?
Mr. Wright, I understand you were Miss Mia Fey's understudy, were you not? You must know her techniques well. Her cowardly way of finding tiny faults in perfectly good testimonies. Hey, how dare you?
Well, Mr. Wright, will you cross-examine the witness?
Yes, I'm doing it. I'll gladly proceed with the cross-examination. Only because I have a feeling Edgeworth doesn't want me to. She has to have some weakness.
Very well. You may begin your cross-examination.
Ding, 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 dong. It was like 9 at night. I looked out the window and saw... Okay, let me look at the evidence. When did she die? I can't... 9 a.m. This is at 9 a.m. It's not relevant. Alright, I gotta press the window, and then I saw a woman with blonde hair being attacked. Attacking her was a mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. The woman like dodged to one side and ran away. How did you see that? Finding cowardly tiny statements in a testimony? So an attorney's job. Edgeworth would be doing the same thing as a prosecutor. She dodged what?
Oh, the attack.
Please continue. Oh, I guess that was a stupid thing to press. Caught up to her and she hit her. Okay, I'm just gonna press literally fucking everything. Like 9 at night. Are you sure it was 9 at night? You sure it wasn't like 8:59?
Why? Like, why what?
Why did you look out the window? Were you expecting to see something?
Oh, well, gee.
What? That's it? She can't get out of this question that easily.
I sort of, you know,
Oh!
I had a feeling.
Well, I have a feeling she's trying to avoid the question and show her boobs. Go for it. See how far I can run with this. Surely you must have had a reason to look out your window at that time of night. Mr. Wright, I will not have you badgering my witness. Badgering? A booga breasting boobily. Badgering? You insist on needling her with these trivial questions. I really don't think it should be allowed.
Yeah, stop him! Poor girl.
Damn this fucking peanut gallery, man.
Order. Mr. Wright, you have been warned.
Poor girl? What about poor me? Looked out the window. What did you see next?
And ooh, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked.
Did you see a woman with long hair being attacked? A woman with long hair. That was Mia Fey.
Mm-hmm. Slender, sort of. Well, some people might say pretty if that's your thing.
Your thing? The person attacking her. Attacking her was a mousy girl. How do you know she was the defendant?
Huh? Well, you know, she had a girlish physique. Women know these things. Look, I just know, okay?
There was only one person at the scene of the crime with a short, girlish figure. The testimony is bulletproof, Your Honor. He's right. I question the testimony. Hold on a minute. That testimony stinks!
What?
Miss May, I'm willing to bet that. You're lying! Are you telling the truth? Did you really see the defendant? I like her little pose that she does a lot, actually.
Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this?
Yes, what is the meaning? Somebody tell me because I'm clueless about this. I mean...
Okay. If you had really witnessed my client, Maya Fey, you would have noticed her clothes before noticing her physique. That's true, she does have a weird outfit. Objection, my twinkish physique can easily be mistaken for a girl. I was the one who killed her. No one wears clothes like this on a daily basis except her. And I'm no expert on fashion, but her hairdo looks far from normal to me. However, the witness's testimony mentions neither of these things. The testimony is bogus.
But...
Still, we don't know if she was dressed that way the night of the murder.
She was, Your Honor. I saw her. And so did Detective Gumshoe. What do you say to that, Miss May?
Brother, what are you trying to say, you mean lawyer? I saw what I saw. I just didn't think all the trifling little details were necessary, darling.
Miss May, the court would like to remind you to please omit nothing in your testimony.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'll be a good girl, I promise.
Sorry. Sorry. Psychic damage. Psychic damage. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Ugh.
Your testimony again, if you would.
That was bad. Damn, I almost had her. My apologies, guys. That was rough. That was rough for me too. We're all suffering in this boat together.
I did see everything, I did. The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. And she hit her with that weapon. I saw it, I did. That clock, the kind of statuary clock, the thinker, I think. Well, does the accuracy of my report not startle you?
I see. I only wish you had been so detailed from the beginning. Please begin the cross-examination.
How did she know it was a clock? How did she know it was a clock? Is what I'm wondering. How did she know it was a clock? She's cute, I believe her. Okay. Dodged the first attack and ran off to the right, and the girl in the hippie clothes ran off after her, and she hit her with that weapon. I saw what I did. That clock. How do you know it's a clock? How do you know it's a clock? A clock. Didn't this come up in another testimony recently?
Well, don't look so sour, Mr. Lawyer. You can't win them all.
No, but I have a feeling I'm onto something now. Okay, I think I gotta present the clock. Because there's no way she would have known it was a clock. Miss May, what you said just now was quite revealing.
Revealing? Oh, you like that, wouldn't you? Naughty Mr. Lawyer.
You just said that the statue of the thinker was a clock. But there's no way of knowing that just by looking at it. Another person in much the same position as you recently called this a clock too. And he was found guilty of murder.
Oh. Get her ass! Grill this bitch!
Order, order!
Miss May, can you explain how you know this was a clock?
Oh.
The witness saw the murder with her own eyes. That's all that's important here. The defense is trying to confuse the issue with trivial concerns. Yes.
Oh, yes, yes, of course. You will withdraw your question, Mr. White.
No! The questions are all I have, Your Honor. And as you may recall, I've caught murderers with these questions before. Well, only once.
Think.
Objection sustained. You may continue to question the witness.
Ugh, that was close. You stopped me there, this trial would have been over.
Huh? What? So what happens now?
What happens now is you answer my question. How did you know it was a clock?
What? That's because I heard it? Yes, I heard it say the time.
How the fuck would you hear it from across the Hotel 1 and there's no clockwork in it? So you've been to the law offices of Fayenco?
No, hey, I didn't say that. Why would I go there? I heard it from my hotel room.
The law offices of Fayenco, where the murder took place, is very close to the hotel. She could have easily heard the clock. No, she couldn't have. No, she couldn't have.
Well, Mr. Wright, are you satisfied?
No! No, Your Honor. I can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because it couldn't have even rung. Your Honor, members of the court, it is inconceivable that the clock rang because it's empty. Going for my Miss May's H game voice, Judge Patrick Stars. Oh my god. We got range here. We got range here, okay? That clock is missing its clockwork.
What?
How could you possibly...
Just take a look right now.
Oh!
See anything interesting, Your Honor?
It is as the defense says. This clock is missing its clockwork. It's quite empty.
Ooh.
Mr. Wright, would you care to explain to the court the meaning of this?
It is as you can see. The clock was empty and couldn't have rung. Therefore, this witness is a big, fat liar!
Fat?
Well, Miss May? Oh. Tisk, tisk. Huh? Quite a show you've put on for us, Mr. Wright. He knew the clock was empty? Somehow he knew. I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty, as you say, it can't ring. However, we must ask, when was the clockwork removed? If it was after the witness heard the clock, then there is no contradiction. It's on her phone! It's on her phone, the serial killer's spy.
That's true. That is a possibility. The clock might have been emptied after she heard it.
And that is exactly what happened, Your Honor.
Well, Mr. Wright, can you prove when the clockwork was removed?
I absolutely can. Oh, impossible, of course. I have proof. What? Wasn't it you who told me proof is everything? Well, I was listening. And now I'll show you the proof you like so much. The evidence that proves when the clockwork removed is on this cell phone. Claro que yes. No Spanish. Take a look at this.
That's a very cute cell phone.
You have a girly phone.
Wait, this isn't my phone. Listen, this is the defendant's cell phone, and it contains a recording.
A recording of a conversation she had with the victim on the day of the murder. Oh, no Spanish.
Order.
The defendant's cell phone? This wasn't brought to my attention. Perhaps Detective Gumshoe overlooked it? Ugh. Good detective better remember he's up for evaluation soon. I gotta say, I'm starting to feel bad for the big fella. Let's hear the conversation. So you just want me to hold on to the thinker for you then? If you could. I should probably tell you the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out, sorry. September 5th, 9:27 a.m. Your Honor, I think this makes it clear that the clockwork was already gone by the time this was reported. Which was well before the witness even arrived at her hotel. Well, Miss May, would you care to explain this to the court? Just how did you know that this weapon was a clock?
Well, isn't it obvious? I saw that clock before. What store was that again? I go to so many. Oops, I forgot.
So,
The witness had seen it before. That would make sense. Does the defense have any objections, Mr. Wright?
yes! The witness claims she had seen it before, but this directly contradicts a piece of evidence already submitted to this court. Well then, let's see it. Please produce this evidence that will prove the witness had not seen the clock before. It is made by Larry Buzz. It's simple. This clock was never in any store, ever.
What?
A friend of mine made that clock. Only two exist in the world, and the one that isn't here is in police custody.
Impossible! Everything is sold in stores.
Miss May. That's a crazy line. Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse. Oh, excuse is not on sale today.
Oh. What's it to you, porcupine head? That stupid clock doesn't matter, okay? She did it, and she should die for it. Die!
Whoa, let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is a court of law, and the witness will remain calm.
Silly me. Did I, like, lose it? I guess I did. Like,
Scary.
Miss May, let me ask. Tell me, how did you know this weapon was a clock? Oh dear.
She looks like she's about to shoot up a Walmart. Get this bitch out of here. Grr.
Oh dear. Does the defense have an opinion on this behavior?
Okay, this is it. Yes, Your Honor. Let me explain how I see the truth of the matter. Miss April May, you knew the weapon was a clock because you had heard about it. The witness had never held the clock in her hand. However, she had heard that it was a clock. She heard? That is correct, Your Honor. There is no other way she could have known the thinker was a clock. Cornered! Not everything is sold in stores. I present new evidence. My unregistered firearm! And I'm gonna use it on this court! And I can show you the proof.
Well, this is interesting. Let's see it then. Show me evidence proving that the witness had heard the murder weapon was a clock.
Wiretap. Boom, take that. Have a look at this.
yeah. That?
I found this in Miss May's room.
Whoa.
Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what that is.
Miss April May, you were tapping the victim, Miss Mia Fey's phone, were you not? Your Honor, this is irrelevant.
I'm not entirely sure that it is. Objection overruled. It troubles me that our witness was in a possession of a wire trap.
This is outrageous. Does the defense truly claim that the witness was tapping her phone? Absolutely. Even if that was the case, which it's not, you still have to prove one thing. Did the victim ever say that the weapon was a clock on the phone?
Can you prove that? I think not. Oh yeah? I think I can. It's simple. What? Here's my proof. Proof that the victim said on the phone that the weapon was a clock is... probably on the phone? Yeah, she says it's a clock on the phone. The phone. I present the defendant's cell phone. Yes, we've seen that. Listen once more to the conversation between the defendant and the victim. Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Well, actually, there's something I want you to hold on to for me. Again? What is it this time? It's a clock. It's made to look like that statue, the thinker, and it tells you the time. Miss April May, you used a wiretap to listen to this conversation. That's how you knew the thinker was a clock. Am I wrong? Your Honor, this is ridiculous. Your Honor, look at the witness's face. Does she seem amused to you? Every Wright versus Edgeworth thing is, my lawyer peen is bigger than your lawyer peen. No, my lawyer peen's bigger than your lawyer peen. The defense demands an answer.
Witness, answer the question. Did you tap her phone? Miss May.
Shut up! All of you! What gives you the right to talk to me like that? You lawyer!
I'm just a lawyer. They should sword fight for real, for real.
It's not fair, all of you ganging up on me like that. Oh, I'm so the bad girl, is that it? Is that it?
That did it. The court's seen the real Miss April May now. Now to deal the final blow. Why the wiretap? Why did you tap her phone? Answer the question.
Do I have to? Isn't this a murder trial? Isn't tippity-tapping irrelevant?
Ah, she's saying exactly what Edgeworth wants her to say. Miss May, you were tapping the victim's phone. I hardly call that irrelevant. Only they can truly see who's bigger once they have them both out and fighting.
Well, the court does not condone the defense's tone of voice. He has a point. Well, Miss May, do you have an explanation for the court? Can you prove that you had nothing to do with this murder, even though you tapped her phone?
Ha! I'd like to see her pull that off.
Mr. Lawyer, I saw that evil, evil grin. You were probably thinking I'd like to see her pull that off, weren't you?
Damn, she's good.
Well, you're not the first man who's thought that. And of course, I can, and I will.
You can't be serious. No way.
Way! I say, way! Oh, and I assure you I'm serious, Mr. Lawyer. Okay, so the killing happened around 9 at night. Why, that's just when I was getting room service from that sweet bellboy.
Room service?
Iced coffee, I believe it was. Iced coffee, you know, like normal coffee, but cold. If you don't drink it quick, the ice melts, and then you have regular cold coffee.
Ice coffee?
I think I'm making this up as the bellboy.
Ergo, the witness was not on the scene at the time of the murder. Of course she wasn't. You gotta let me watch for real, I'll be the judge. You know what, I'll watch too. Just, not because I'm currently a Fujo, but because I used to be a Fujo and I feel like it'd be funny.
So where does that leave us?
It is my great displeasure to inform you that the witness appears to have been tapping the victim's telephone. However, this is a separate crime, with no bearing on the current case whatsoever. Her testimony stands. She saw the defendant, Maya Fey, commit murder. No, they're going to let her just walk away. There's no way I could win this unless I tie Miss May to the murder somehow.
Well, does the defense have anything to say?
Well, come on, think of something. Chat Fujo for Rightworth. No, not even because it's Fujoshi, just because it'd be funny to see the bigger oversized. Whoa, a reformed Fujo. I am a reformed. I wish I could redeem the force. I'll make a Fujo glasses. Oh, okay, you know what? You guys are giving me good ideas. Guys are giving me good ideas. These will be used. We need the bellboy. We need the bellboy. Defense would like to call the hotel bellboy as a witness. There's something suspicious here, and I'm going to get to the bottom of it.
I think you've sunken quite low enough already.
I object to calling the bellboy. Oh, thank you for the raid. Jenny, shout out. Jenny, shout out. Oh my god. Thank you so much, Alita. Thank you. I'm not a Fujo hammy merch. I'm not a Fujo, but Edgeworth, I object to calling the femboy. He's just a bellboy, he's not a femboy. Why? What's your reason? Because I hold that the wiretapping had nothing to do with the killing. However, if you agree to one condition, I'll consent to calling this witness. Condition? If Miss April May's alibi is not called into question after you examine the bellboy, then you will recognize that Miss April May was not the killer, thus she is innocent. I know she's not the killer. It's still creepy. Edgeworth's still creepy. And thereby, you must also accept the verdict of guilty for Miss Maya Fate. No, that's too much. That is my condition. That's cheating. I'm gonna drink water real quick. That is absolutely cheating. Better find something suspicious in that bellboy's testimony. Otherwise, Maya will be declared guilty on the spot. What should I do? Yeah, we gotta accept it. We know. We know we're good. We know we're good. Judge, Hamstrudel is not an actual lawyer. They are fake. I want Hamstrudel charged with impersonating someone of the law. No. Do you see my badge? I literally have a lawyer badge on. I am a lawyer. I am a lawyer. Real. I have nothing to lose except for, well, everything. Understood. I accept your condition. Fool. You fell right into my trap. It's like Kaiba. Uh-oh. Wait. Judge is asleep, dog. I'm cooked, bro. Look at my lawyer, dog. I'm going to jail.
Very well. The court calls the hotel bellboy to the stand.
Lawyer, real, not fake, not clickbait, gone sexual. Your tricks won't work on me. Off to jail with you. No! No one would believe I'm a lawyer unless I have this pin. Nah, I'm cooked, chat. My lawyer's a hamster. I believe we're ready for the witness to testify. He certainly does look like a bellboy.
Yes, sir. I received your summons in the middle of work, sir. I'm happy to be of service.
That tea set looks rather heavy, so without further ado, the witness may begin his testimony.
Very good, sir.
Oh my god, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to keep the fucking French accent. That's not a bellboy, that's a bell-grown-ass man! Right, I play Pot of Greed. Which means I could draw 2 extra cards from my deck. That's not what it does. That is what it does. Roll my dice. That is what it does. Miss May's room service.
I am the head bellboy at the Fine Gatewater Hotel in business for 4 generations. I believe I received a call after 8 in the evening from our guest, Miss May. She asked for an iced coffee.
I'm going Asian now. I'm going Asian. Fuck.
She asked for an iced coffee to be brought to her at 9 p.m. on the dot, sir. I brought it to her at precisely the requested time, of course. And I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself.
That's what it does, Diggs. Witness, can the defense have the tea on the tray? I'm a little thirsty.
I see. The defense may begin its cross-examination.
Right, I'm ready, I hope. This is it. If I can't prove Miss May was involved with the murders now, Maya will be finished. Got this, I got this. Why did she ask 9 on the dot? Why did she ask 9 on the dot? Do you know this? 9 on the dot, you say.
Yes, I confirmed the details several times. She was watching a program on the TV and wished to drink after she finished it, sir.
9 p.m., time of the murder. Brought it to her at precisely the requested time. I delivered the coffee to May herself. Okay, so if he delivered it to her herself at 9 on the dot, then she couldn't have been looking at the window.
Never requested time. Okay. How? Oh, he's paying attention to something. I can respect that, bellboy. Imagine Wright is just a massive coffee snob and tore the bellboy's alibi to shreds just because of coffee. Certified Gooner 33! Your name is crazy! Who certified you? How do you get certified in gooning? Fuck. You're sure it was Miss April May herself? Absolutely, Sarah. Absolutely.
Yes, yeah. As in, so very absolutely, yeah. It's an endearing mannerism of mine.
They went through the official channels for that title. Excuse me? Goon Chancellor, I need to be a certified gooner. And he's the 33rd registered gooner. There's a chatterbait ranking board? But the ranking board is for the women chatterbaiting. The ranking board isn't for people who... Is there a ranking board for people who donate on Chatterbait? I feel like that would be actually... That would be a good business decision if they didn't already have that. Because they couldn't it's literally ranked gooning. Just... But it's pay to win. Pay to win. There's competitive jerkmate. I think that shit's so funny because it's literally just like an idle clicker game. How come you're so very certain?
Well, when I brought the room service here, the guest here, favored me with an embarrasser. Embrasser? Embrasser, sir.
Embrasser? Is that French for embrace?
It's French for kiss, sir. But not a French kiss, sir. More of a peck on the cheek.
I wouldn't know, I'm not a gooner. Yeah, there's a jerkmate ranking. Why would she have done that?
I believe perhaps she was momentarily swayed by my prim demeanor, sir. It was a moment I shall never ever forget, sir.
Sounds pretty fishy to me. I think our Miss May was up to something and wanted the bellboy to remember her. It's no good. There's nothing there. Is that it? Oh, it's kind of cute. He's a pure boy. He just got a little kiss on the cheek and he's like, oh. Tisk tisk. Finally, you understand. This bellboy has absolutely no reason to lie. I need more water. God. French accent doesn't like my throat. Or my throat doesn't like the French accent. If I'm tweaking on that, that's just the water. Oh fuck, did I just hit? Oh, thank God. I thought I hit my toggle that sends me to the next scene. Now, if you have any decency, we'll end this rather tedious cross-examination here. I broke her bed after she finished reporting the crime, sir. Holy shit.
It was a bit tedious. The witness may leave the stand.
I can't let this happen, can I? Protest, protest. There's gotta be something. There's always something. Wait, please wait.
Yes, does the defense have something to add?
One last question. Let me ask one last question. Which is actually like 5 questions in universe. Your Honor, I must object. This charade of justice has gone on for long enough.
No, Mr. Edgeworth. Alright, Mr. Wright. I'll give you one more question, that's all.
Okay. This is really it now. This is my last chance. What do I ask him about? Bed making. Yeah, check-in? Room service? It's either check-in or room service. Probably room service? I think I could fuck up twice, so it'll be okay. Let me get about your room service. No, it's not the room service. $18? Does not seem a bit expensive.
Yes, well, iced coffee
For two? For two? There was another person there.
Iced coffee for 2, you know. And we don't skimp on the ice, sir.
What did he say? What did you say?
Yeah, rather. Quite.
Bellboy, tell us the truth now. Was someone else staying in Miss May's room? I object. That was objectionable.
Objection overruled. The witness will answer the question.
Yeah, yes, I see.
Why did you not mention this in your testimony?
Well, sir, you didn't ask.
Nice try. That's the sort of thing you're normally supposed to mention.
Yes, quite. Indeed. It was the good barista there, Mr. Edgeworth, who... He asked me not to mention if it wasn't specifically asked, sir.
Ugh. You fool! The lawyer sword fight denied! He was so focused on the kiss. Truly a pure bellboy. Oh shit, I've done it now, I've won! Miss April May checked into a twin room with a man! Correct?
Yes, yeah.
Then, when you brought them room service, you didn't see that man in the room.
That's right, sir.
Your Honor, we have just learned of another person involved who may have been the murderer. Male! In light of this new fact, I hold that it's impossible to judge the defendant. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Edgeworth? And who, Mr. Wright, who is this other person? Simple, it was the man with Miss May. Why does Edgeworth not get just disbarred for hiding evidence? Because he puts people away. Because he gets people put away and they don't understand that he's hiding the evidence when he gets them put away. He's good. He's good at what he does. Wright is winning the size battle. Fuck you, Edgeworth. Your Honor, as been previously revealed, Miss April May was tapping the victim's phone. Yet Miss May herself has an alibi at the time of the murder. However, that does not clear the man that was with her. The bellboy saw no one else in the room at the time of the murder. Oh my, what a convenient little setup, but it's too late. Too late? I suppose you'd like it if it was too late, wouldn't you? After all, it was you who hid the presence of the other man from this court. Ugh. Ugh. Upstart. Amateur. These accusations are ludicrous. All points, no quills. Just a straight 2 balls and a bong.
Enough. The court acknowledges the defense's argument. I expect the prosecution and defense to look into this matter fully. Am I understood?
Yes. Yes, Your Honor.
That is all for today for the trial of Maya Fey. Court is adjourned.
We got another day. Edward just wants a guilty verdict at any cost, really. He didn't really hide it. He just said, do not talk about it unless it's specifically mentioned. That's lying by omission. That's lying by omission, kind of. Mr. Wright, you were amazing in there. Really? Mm-hmm. I think I might be your newest fan. I was just doing my job, you know. Then again, that other attorney was pretty cool too. Huh? That face of his, with his eyes wide and trembling lips, it sent shivers up my spine. If you say so. He's trying to put you away, Maya. So, what happens with me? Do I get to go home now? Well... No, I don't think so. Not yet. Oh, I see. I got a great lead in today's trial. A lead? That man with Miss May. He's the key. Oh, I get it. What happened to Miss May after that, anyway? I heard they arrested her. I guess she's learning her charms won't work everywhere. She's probably at the detention center now. May have to go down there later. Anyway, this case is far from close. They're gonna have a bitch fight in prison. Hey, Maya. Maya can thirst, even if he was against her. It's Edgeworth. Can you blame her? No, I can't blame her. It's weird that only the girls, Maya Sykes, are the lawyers who don't, Mia Sykes are the lawyers that don't use even more hair product than me. He has to keep his quills spiky. He's gotta keep his quills spiky. Prosecutors do that shit all the time, yeah. They gotta. They gotta. This case is far from closed. Because if they don't do that, then they're gonna be found guilty. Perjury doesn't rhyme with ace attorney for no reason. Yes, sir. I'm gonna find out more about this man. Do you think he was the one who... Maybe so. Sis. Don't worry, I'll find him by tomorrow, I promise. I'm counting on you. That's the most accurate shit in the game. I think it's so funny how the burden of proof is just completely on me. And the witness. Like, they don't have innocent until proven guilty. They're just fucking guilty and then sent away. Sorry, Maya. Edgeworth is either gay or European. What if he's gay and European? You forget. That is possible. That is possible. I asked for a full record of April May's testimony. Thought it might come in handy during the trial tomorrow. But now that I have it, I'm not so sure. Most of her testimony was all lies. In fact, there's only one part that hasn't been stricken from the record. I don't know how much good this will do me at all now. Anyways, time to hit the pavement and do some investigating. Maya doesn't belong in that detention center, and it's up to me to set her free. It is, he continued. God, Maya's so cute. Even though she's so useless and keeps getting accused of murder. That's why. They hate to see a cute girl living her life. A cute... fuck. What's... medium. A cute medium girl. I don't know why I couldn't remember the word medium. Ace Attorney is a parody of the Japan legal system. In fact, Apollo Justice was actually propaganda for bringing the juris system to Japan. That is a crazy fun fact, actually. They didn't have a jury in Japan. It was literally just the judge. I guess that makes sense. I hope Japan's got juries now because of Ace Attorney. She called herself a medium, so a cute unemployed girl or a Starbucks barista girl. No, she works for me. Well, hello. I didn't expect anyone to visit me in such a dank place such as this. It's really quite moving.
Not, you stinking lawyer. I hope you die. Have you come to laugh? Yes, laugh at the fallen Miss May.
No, not really. There's something I wanted to ask.
Unfortunately, there's nothing I want to be asked. Haven't you done enough questioning, you spiky head?
Here we go again. Please, you're scaring the security guard. No, he's chill. He's actually still straight-faced. Are you sure you were smart enough to be a lawyer, Hammy? Of course, I'm smart enough to be a lawyer. At least in Vermont. In Vermont, you don't need qualifications to be a lawyer. I also learned this during my stream earlier. And I think I can do it.
So, what is it you wish to ask of me then?
For starters, how did you get to be so totally whacked? My BPD princess. Your attitude. Say, why are you so angry? I mean, you don't look like a bad person.
Oh, that does it, bottom-feeding, scum-sucking lawyer.
Bottom? Please say psych right now. Oh my god. Fuck on this bitch for real. Oh. They do something called reading the law. All you have to do is study under a practicing lawyer for a few years and then you can take the bar. Shit is truly over for free. Fujo, no! No. But no psych, that is real. That is real in Vermont. I can tell. Does she have a thing against lawyers or just against me? Or I can't tell. She knew it. She knew it. Phoenix really insecure about being a bottom, apparently. The wiretap. Why did you place a wiretap on Mia's phone?
Oh, when you say it like that, it sounds so cold, so criminal.
Tapping people's phones is a crime, Miss May.
Oh, and I suppose you learned that in lawyer school. Creep.
This woman is impossible to talk to. That man. About the man who stayed with you in your hotel room. Can you tell me about him? Where is he? Come on.
No way, Jose.
Maybe if I had something to get her to talk. I don't think I have anything to make her talk yet. Actually, let me examine this guy again. This guard monitors the visitor's room. He hasn't moved an inch. Real pro, this guy. Maybe he just doesn't get to see a lot of women like Miss May in here. Okay. Let me go back to the law office. April May, I know what you are! Got a thing against fruits, probably, like you, Phoenix. Fruity Wright Ace Attorney. It's like forensics is taking the day off today. Detective Gumshoe's nowhere in sight. The police really gave this place a working over. Doubt there are any valuable clues left. Suppose it can't hurt to take a look around, though. I mean, look at the plant. Mia's favorite potted plant. I guess I'll have to water it now. Mia's desk. Perfectly clean, as always. The only thing that's missing is Mia. And her painting. An old movie poster. Apparently, this was the first movie that made Mia cry when she saw it. I'll have to check it out one of these days. And then I'll cry thinking about Mia. Okay. I don't think there's anything there. I'll go to the hotel. Oh, cute hamster girl with homophobia. Stop being sad, right? We gotta set a cute girl free. We got a real major goal here.
Ah, welcome, sir. Quite the performance today, though if I say so myself.
Oh, thanks. Sorry for putting you on the spot like that.
No, not at all, sir. Your efforts today could only help the Gatewaters rep, as they say.
Huh? Rep?
Yes, our reputation will swell as the hotel where the murderer used a wiretap. We could charge a premium for the room, of course. It would be great for business, sir.
Whoa, Miss May hasn't been charged with murder.
I, too, will become famous. The bellboy who brought the murderer iced coffee.
Why do I feel like we're both stuck in the same bad dream?
So, you are an honored guest. Please let us know if there is anything I can bring you.
Need you to bring me information. Tell me about the hotel. Real as fuck, bellboy. I love that business mindset. Bro is looking at the profits. He's looking at the bright side of the situation. Hell yeah. Just tell me about this hotel.
Absolutely. And on that subject, I have an excellent idea, sir. Currently, this hotel is known as the Gatwater. I propose that we add a subtitle.
A subtitle?
The Gatwater Hotel. Murder Manor. Well, what do you think?
Sounds great. Whatever floats your tea set. That wasn't funny, right? That was not funny. Wanted to ask you about the man who was with Miss May.
Ah, yes. He struck me as a real lady killer, if you would pardon the expression. I knew it from the moment I saw him there. He and I are of the same ilk. We both carry the scent of danger.
There we are in total agreement, Mr. Psycho Bellboy.
You had a photo of that man. I'm pretty sure I could identify him.
Photo. Miss May. About Miss May.
Oh, her? Sir, not to boast, but I knew the moment I saw her. She'd do it, I said.
Do what? I'm starting to think the most suspicious person here is this guy. It's always the butler. I think I already got everything in here. I think I just had to talk to him. What do you think about the statue?
Sorry. All I could think about during the trial was the hotel. I wasn't paying much attention to the evidence.
Just want to see if you thought it was cool, you know? Alright, then we're going to the Grossberg Law Office. He's a lawyer. He's not supposed to be funny. Actually, he's a bellboy. I would buy... the blue corpse stock is only going up. Oh, he took the painting! He said he'd never sell it. But the painting's gone. Art theft. Huh? It's like Grossberg's out today again. Maybe he's avoiding me for some reason. Oh, there's a photo! There's a photo! Wait a second. Isn't there a giant painting hanging on that wall? Yeah. Yeah, it was a painting of... It was a fisherman? Wasn't it? It's a very memorable painting anyhow. Or was it the gross guy? Marvin Grossberg? Wasn't it? Wasn't very memorable. Okay. Never mind. Solid mahogany desk. The wood's been polished to a deep luster. Oh. Meant to get the photo. What's this? Old photos? There are two lying here. Something's been written on pencil in the backs. DL6 incident, Exhibit A. DL6 incident, Exhibit B. Let's take a look at these. Let's look at Exhibit A. Sure, I've seen this person somewhere. Perhaps I'll borrow this photo. Sure, no one will miss just one little photo. Might be a valuable clue. I'll take it for now. I also need to get Exhibit B. I need both photos. Yeah, swap it. I need this man's face. Okay. We're gonna talk to her. Actually, I should probably- oh, you!
You again? Can't you just take a hint and stay gone?
Hey, the only reason I'm back here is because you won't talk to me.
Oh, so it's my fault now? You don't just have spiky hair, you also have a spiky heart.
That does it. When this case is done, I'm shaving my head! No, Phoenix, don't let her- don't let her sway you like that. Do you know this man? Have a look at this.
Look, I've said several times, I'm not telling you. Where did you?
A reaction! Talk to her. We're like talking to her. Don't forget about Neil 6! This is him, isn't it?
What? Who? When? Why? How?
It is him. This is the man who stayed in your hotel room the night of the murder.
No, that's not right.
Nice try, Miss Cooperative.
Do you have proof that was him? Hmm? Yeah, proof. Show me proof.
So close. Shit, I don't think I have proof. I should have asked the bellboy first, actually. Alright. I need you to look at this man's face. Take a look at this photo.
That's him, detective.
I'm the lawyer.
Oh, I know that. I just wanted to say detective once. You know how it is.
No, I don't.
Without a doubt, that is the man who checked in with Miss April May. How about I write an affidavit swearing that that's him?
An affidavit? This guy's way too excited about this. Yeah, write it. Well, sure, why not?
Yes! I've always wanted to write an affidavit, sir. From henceforth, I will be known as the bellboy who swore on the affidavit.
Just hurry up and write it. Bellboy's affidavit added to the court record. Not even Miss May can play dumb to this. Okay, thank you, sir. Alright, look at this. Look at this, May. Need you to read the words carefully that are-
Look at this photograph!
I like the idea of being asked for proof and you suddenly walk away, only come back 30 minutes later. How did you get proof so fast? I'm literally Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Also part-time detective. What is the hamster way of saying crime? Ham wrong. Ham wrong. Or, fuck, no. Illegal. Illegal. Also feature poker chip. Also feature poker chip.
What's that?
The bellboy's affidavit. It tells us everything he saw. Such as the man you checked in with. Who was most definitely this guy. Now I'm getting somewhere. I'm pushing her hard! This is it. All or nothing. Time to do a little bluff. No use playing dumb. Indeed, that's an act. You don't talk. I'm taking this info to the press.
What?
Even though he should have been witness to the murder, your little friend was missing. Sure, the press would have a field day with this reputation.
Oh, fine, I'll talk. You win, lawyer.
Yes, man, that felt good. It's great to be alive. It feels good to be a gangster. Hey, yo, what? Right? Pushing her hard? Ham terrorist.
Why are you pumping your fists in the air?
Now tell me about the man you were with.
That man, he's my boss. Red White, the president of the information gathering conglomerate, Blue Corp.
Red, white, information gathering?
Well, I suppose you could call it a detective agency.
So this is the man that was with you on the night of the murder.
I'm scared to talk. I don't want to end up like her.
It's okay, I'll just ask Mr. White himself. Can you tell me where Blue Corp is located? I think she told me.
Red, white, and blue. I bleed red, white, and blue.
Mr. Red White, at last. Finally, a lead on this guy. April May couldn't have done it. That leaves him. Time to take action.
Bellboy's affidavit discarded. He's probably not in there yet. I gotta go to Blue Corp. You know exactly what her office visits were and why. They got her so quickly promoted. She's a hard worker, okay? She worked hard to get to where she needed to be. On her knees, begging for a promotion. So this decor. He took the painting! Welcome. Please furnish me with the title of your personage. What the? Your name. What's your name? I was just inquirably asking about the title you go by. Wright. Phoenix Wright. Inquirably? Mr. Wright, is it? Right, I see. Splendiferous. Perhaps I have intimidated you with my giantesque vocabulary. Giantess? What is this guy's problem? I'm Red White, CEO of Blue Corp, you know, corporate expansion official. My business dealings bring me into contact with the elite of the elite, so I'm afraid I am not used to conversing with the wordily challenged. What a fruitcake! Phoenix, you can't call people fruits. She's got very good assets that help to prove her worth. You can't call him a fruitcake. Phoenix, you're a fruitcake. Crush this guy's balls with the power of the courthouse. Absolutely. Absolutely. Can I give the... To be fair, he is pretty fruity. It's a pink suit. Pink suit. I forgot he said that. Phoenix homophobic confirmed. Phoenix homophobic confirmed. No, but his boyfriend. It's internalized. Let me guess. You're an attorney fresh out of law school, are you not? That's the only explanation for why you would come to meet me like this. What does he mean by that? No matter. So, what business does a mighty lawyer have with a man such as myself? Yipes, this guy's arrogance meter is off the scale. I must talk to you. Miss May. Beast? Fujo, no! No. Recovered, Fujo. Miss May is an employee of Blue Corp, is she not? Correct. She was my secretariat. Like the horse? What a shock it was to hear what she has done. She's done? You mean the wiretap? Indeed, she is paid to answer phones. Tapping them is not in her job description. She does gather information for us as part of her duties, but I assure you we do not condone illegal methods. It is inevitable that she would do this. It sounds like he's trying to turn Miss May into a scapegoat. Night of the murder. Recovered Fujo who occasionally relapses. I never relapse. I only talk about it because it's funny. It's not because I'm relapsing. On the night of the murder, were you in April May's hotel room? You can say I seldom pay attention to mundane details such as time and place. My motto is, don't worry, be happy. Still, Mr. White. The hotel bellboy has stated on the record that he does remember you very clearly. No matter. The bellboy can say as he pleases. I still won't talk to you. If you want me to speak, put me on the witness stand. Although I doubt you'd be capable of doing that. Raises a good question, actually. Why didn't the prosecution call him as a witness? You should have seen the same thing as April May. Oh, the police, the courts. To me, they're mere toys. Playthings for my amusement. This guy's committing illegal fucking duties, that painting. There's something that's been bothering me. Yes, what might that be? That big painting on the wall over there. When did you get it? Say, when did you get that painting? No idea. I forgot. I've seen that painting before. Yesterday, in fact. Why do I find that painting here today? Mr. Wrong, was it? Right. It appears you not fully grasped your position here. I ask again, who are you? A lawyer? No, my feeble friend. A mere lawyer. Worth nothing. Zilch. Zippo. Nada. Just like that sorry excuse for an attorney, Grody Burger. What? Oof. He punched me. Well, Mr. Lawyer, what will you do, hey? Charge me with assault? Charge away. I welcome it. For it is you who will be found guilty. What? Need my exposition. The police, the courts, they all do my bidding. So you say, but I wonder, is that kind of control really possible? I don't expect you to understand. It is a world beyond your compensation. This guy's hilarious. And came here from Grody Burgers, I presume. Mr. Grossberg's, yes. Then you must ask him, why is it that this painting of his hangs here? Perhaps then he will tell you. Perhaps he will explain how a man could live life purely for personal profit. Go now, skedaddle. There is nothing more to discuss. Actually, we have to discuss Blue Corp. Actually. Bro, you're not Bob Marley. If Red White was smart, he'd pretend to be cooperative with Phoenix and then throw May under the entire bus. The whole bus, and nothing but the bus. Would you be kind enough to cease your inane chattering and vacate the premises? Let me put it in language you are sure to understand. Shut up and get out. I have nothing more to say. Fuck you, guy. Eat these glass shards. Eat these glass shards. Just be kind enough to cease your inane chattering and vacate the premises. Let me put in... Okay. Okay, fuck you. Asshole. Actually, I'm not gonna go because I want to examine your office real quick. Statue of a man holding up the world. The Blue Corp sign certainly stands out enough. The model for the man is, of course, Mr. White. Mr. White. An impressive lineup of trophies. Judge's Special Runner-Up, Best Participation, Judge's Cooperation Award, Special Good Try Prize. Ugh, the words judges and special kind of stand out. Probably strong-armed them into giving him something. The Special Goodest Good Boy Award. The recipient, Red White. This painting was, until yesterday, hanging in the office of Mr. Grossberg. Why does White have it now? It's not hard to imagine a few possibilities. He stole it. 2, he stole it. Or 3, he stole it. Guessing this is supposed to be a desk? My, this is quite the thing. Oh my god, I just realized it's fucking dudes. This guy is a fruitcake, actually. Do you think they got balls out, too? Because they're naked. Hey, fruitcake. I'm getting out of here. I'll talk to Grossberg now. Huh? I don't think he's noticed me standing here. Maybe I should clear my throat. Ahem. Jumping Jehoshaphat's? Oh, you. What's wrong? You look so pensive, like an old man at the end of his days. I'm not senile yet. I was just thinking about the whole mess. Something's really bothering him, that much is clear. Today's trial. So I came to see the trial? Yes, I did. Something was bothering me all last night, you see. I couldn't get a wink of sleep. Really? What was that? Well, you see, it's just... Mia's sister, that poor girl. My boy, I owe you my thanks, truly. I don't know what I would have done had things gone poorly for that girl. I asked before, but why did you refuse her request for defense? He likes the balls extra polished. I think that might be in May's job description. I think I have a right to know. A right, Mr. Wright. No, I'm sorry. It's just I need more time to think about it, my boy. He does seem troubled about something. I'm starting to have a feeling I know what it is. Mr. White. So, I paid Blue Corp a visit. Oh, I see. Mr. Grossberg. I have to admit, something has been bothering me. Oh, what is it? Well, out with it, my boy. You see, it's just... Big painting. Mr. Grossberg, sir. There was a giant painting hanging right there the other day, was there not? The one you said you had no intention of parting with? Well, I saw it today. It was in the CEO's office at Blue Corp. Red White's office. So, you noticed. Suppose I should have guessed you would. It is a large painting. Mr. Grossberg, I know you and Mr. White are connected somehow. Connected, you say? Yes, and I know what it is. He's blackmail- You're lovers! Oh my god, I should have gone with that! Oh my god! I read that way too late. Holy shit. Why did I pick the right answer? I wanted the wrong answer. Oh my god.
Mr. White has something on you, doesn't he? Blackmail? I think that painting is fairly good gaudy proof. Very well, this may be the chance I've been waiting for. Maybe it's time to get this off my chest so I can finally rest easy again. After all, you were Mia's understudy. Perhaps it was fate. What's he talking about?
And this game was really made for you.
Real. Red White is a man who makes his living through intimidation. Blue Corp is a company that excels in finding people's weaknesses, I'm afraid. Been paying them for 15 years now. 15 years? All because of the Deal 6 incident, as you may have guessed. The name on the back of those photographs. As suspected, I could not stand in... Oh, as you suspected, I could not stand in defense of Maya because of this. White would have destroyed me if I did. So that's the connection. It's hard for me to tell you this, my boy. But arresting Red White would be nigh on impossible. Impossible? Why? He has information on everyone. It gives him an iron grip. He owns judges, attorneys, prosecutors, police, and politicians. What? They are bound, unable to do harm to themselves, and therefore to him. Don't look at me like that. What you see is nothing more than the weight of many years. Why is he blackmailing you? But why were you blackmailed over this, Mr. Grossberg? The DL6 incident was top secret at the time. It made sense the police didn't want people to know that they were using a medium. They couldn't let people know. But one person found out. I told him. You told White? He offered me riches, which is an embarrassment to me now. As I talked, the police were mocked far and wide. In secret, they began looking for the one who sold them out. Of course, White heard about it, and he came to me. Only this time, the offer was blackmail. I see. White controls the law of this country as he sees fit. Yet if you would still challenge him, have a close look at Mia's office. Mia's office? She followed his every move for years. She might have recorded something of what she found. Deal 6 incident. What is the Deal 6 incident? Deal 6 is nothing more than the sorting code the police gave the case. It was 15 years ago now. I received a request from a medium, a spirit medium. A medium. Her name was Misty Faye. Faye! Indeed, she was Mia's mother. She had been investigating a murder at the behest of the police. And she failed. As a result, the police called her a fraud. This is what Maya was talking about the other day. This is what she was talking about the other day. I did all I could for her, and in the end, cleared her of wrongdoing. That murder case, however, remains unsolved to this day. That case is the DL6 incident. I can fix it. What if I show you this picture of Red White? Sorry, sir, I borrowed this. Ah, so it was you, my boy. Who is this man? It's a long story. I'll be needing that back now. Doesn't want to talk about it for some reason. Better give him back this photograph. I get the other one. Apparently Miss May is in questioning. Doubt they'll let me talk to her today. It's want me to go to the offices. Funny, looking at this room, it seems so normal. Trying to imagine a murder took place here. Mr. Grossberg said there would be clues. Maybe I should have another look. Books. All the cases the chief have ever worked on are filed here. They're in alphabetical order. Let's take a look. Which file should I look at? Deals A, B, C, D. See if there's an A record in this file that catches my eye. A, B, F. Misty Faye. That's Mia and Maya's mother. Should I take a look? Read it. I've tarnished the Faye name, leaving only these words. My mother vanished. I was determined to find the ones who had made my mother blame herself in this way. Using the power that runs in my family, I held an audience with the dead. Finally, the names of 2 men surfaced. One was Marvin Grossberg, a lawyer who sold my mother's information for riches. The other was the man who sold that information to the press. This parasite who makes his fortune on threats and coercion. His name is... The record stops there. So Mia knew Grossberg. He expunged the documents. Okay, let me look. J through S. J through S. Nothing much in here. Maybe I'll just skim some of this? Let's skim it. Sigh. Oh, no harm in flipping through a bit, I guess. The biggest part's here. The end in S. Suicide? Ew! Oh, you wanna kill yourself? Gross! You're disgusting! It's a collection of suicide reports. There's politicians, policemen. There's writing on most of these in pencil. White. This is Mia's handwriting. Wait, I get it. Mia thought he was involved in these suicides. White drove them all to... I can use these newspaper clippings. Oh, let's find the most disturbing one. Newspaper clipping added to court record. Let me look through the last just to make sure. I don't think there's anything here. The entire W section is missing. Was it taken? Oh shit. Okay, let me talk to Postcard about this. I found this in Mia's files. So she was investigating Red White as I expected. Base, the only correct take. You're icky. Well, if you wanted to challenge him, you could present this in court. Not a bad idea. I don't want to show it to him because he's gonna like fucking blow up. Well, aren't you persistent? Sorry, but there's something I have to ask you. Mr. Lawyer, I really hate having to repeat myself, but it seems the message has not yet penetrated your thick skull. Stop bothering me. If you try my patience further, I fear a nasty accident may occur. Do I make myself clear? Transparent. Look, he's just gonna rip this up. Mr. White, see this? It's an article describing the suicide of a politician. He was embezzling secret government funds. Then, one day, word got leaked to the press. The very next day, he took his own life. And this concerns me. How? Found this article in Mia's office. Miss Mia! She had a file filled with articles like this. Every one of them was labeled with a single word. White. Mr. White, I know what you did to this politician. You blackmailed him. You're blackmailing him. Blackmail? Not just him either. We're threatening and coercing hundreds of others. You're involved in all of the suicide cases that Mia investigated. This company is built on blackmail. I'm right, aren't I? What a bizarre accusation. Mr. Wrong. What is it that you should be doing now? Investigating me? No. I think not. You should be searching for the one who killed Miss Mia. Secretary's office, hello? Mr. Wrong will be leaving now.
Yes, sir. I'll send someone right away.
Wait a second, Mr. White. You're wrong, Mr. White. Excuse me? What I should be doing now is going after you. Just what are you insinuating? Mia was onto you. She was keeping tabs. For this reason, you had April May tapping her phone. Then, Mia was murdered, and all the documents about you mysteriously disappeared. So, the culprit would be... Even a child could work it out, Mr. White. You did it. Secretary's office. We won't be needing an escort for Mr. Wrong. Instead, please connect me to the public prosecutor's office.
Of course, sir. One moment, please.
White? That you? What are you doing calling me at a time like this? Hello, Chief Prosecutor. I've changed my mind. I want to testify tomorrow. What's this about? The Mia Fey case. I witnessed the murder, you see. And thus, as a very important witness, I would like to testify. What? Why now? I thought you said you didn't want to go to court. Quietude. I told you I changed my mind, didn't I? Oh, and one other thing. Send the police over here right away. The man is standing right in front of me. He looks dazed, but he could be violent. What man? Are you even listening? The executioner, the hatchet man, the liquidator, the killer man. What? Mr. White, this isn't another one of those. Chief Prosecutor, I do not believe you are in a position to freely offer your opinions to me, correct? I'm telling you to send the police, now. Did I not tell you, Mr. Wrong? You are a mere lawyer, as was Miss Mia. How dare you? I'll point the finger at you and you will be tried as Miss Mia's killer. The case is as good as settled. No lawyer of worth will defend you. I have friends in the local lawyers association, you see. You'll be given a lawyer so stupendously inept that they will make even you look competent. I feel faint. Detective Gumshoe reporting, sir. Ah, Butts. Airy Butts. Right, actually. Phoenix Wright. And my friend's name is Larry. Oh, right. Sorry, pal. Butts was that murderer, right? Detective Gumshoe. I present to you the man who killed Miss Maya Fey. What? Take this despicable human being into custody. Farewell, Mr. Wrong. No! They're gonna put me in custody. September 8th, 3:37 p.m. Detention Center visitors room. Can't believe it's only been a day since the first trial. My trial begins tomorrow. White's going to set a trap for me. The prosecution will be in on it. Of course, Edgeworth included. An attorney was assigned to me by the state yesterday. I refused. I had an idea. Right! Mr. Wright! Oh, Maya. Right, they let you out of detention. Just now, yes. It's all thanks to you. Now I'm afraid we switched places. What? You mean you? Yeah. I explained what had happened to Maya. I don't believe it. How many people does that man need to destroy before he's satisfied? My mother, my sister, and now you. This has gone too far. Mr. Wright, please tell me, is there anything I can do? Just cheer me on in court. Well, you could cheer for me in court. Cheer for you? You mean like a cheerleader? Yeah, like that. Alright, leave it to me. Huh? I'd better go get a uniform and some pom-poms. Based. Wait. What? I'm kidding. It was a joke. No way. No, really, I was kidding. But thanks. It's good to know you're on my side. There really isn't anything you can do for me anyway. But I can't just sit here and do nothing. Gotta give that man a piece of my mind. Just a piece? Okay, then. Come to the trial tomorrow. Okay, I'll be there. I'll show them a thing or two. Times may change, yet with crime, it's the same old story. In fact, it's gotten worse. Lengthy court proceedings are no longer realistic. Beginning a few years ago, a limit of 3 days was put on initial court trials. Almost all finish in a day, most with a guilty verdict. Never thought I would end up in the defendant's chair myself for this case. With the true culprit appearing as a star witness. This is it. Tomorrow, it's me or him. We continued. I don't know if I want to do the trial now because I'm kind of over time. And I have to pee. Did I save? I didn't save. Okay. Do what? It's past your bedtime, Bucko. I know. Okay. Would you guys be okay picking up at the trial? I'm probably gonna play this again next week. Same day. Okay. We got it saved. And I'm not gonna close the game because I learned last time that will absolutely kill my stream. Good stream, it wasn't taken over. Yeah, next week's okay. Okay, thank you. Yeah. My BGM on? Okay, yeah, my BGM is on. I'll turn it down a little bit. Well, wasn't that fun? We got to solve the first trial, and then we saw ham fact of the day. The hamster fact of the day. Hammy, prestame una feria. I don't know if I said that right, nor do I know what you're saying. The hamster fact of the day is... Let me rack my brain for a second. If a hamster is left in captivity for too long, it will go insane. Case in point, me. It's more entertaining than I thought. I love Phoenix Wright. It's actually... The court cases are so silly. Rule 7, no Spanish. Anyone got any confessions? And then I'll give you guys some parting knowledge that isn't a hamster fact. Is that why you forgot about your trip to a tropical paradise? Yes! Yes, that is why I forgot. Because I'm a fucking neat.
That's why I forgot. I gotta confess, I boned the witness. Oh my god. Lucky. I'm not gonna lie. I almost died doing that voice for April. But it's worth it for the content. Okay, okay. No more confessions? No more confessions? Okay. My parting fact to you is, even if the witness is very attractive and has big bagoingas, she could still very well be crazy. And women who be crazy with big gazongas should not be avoided. They should be fully engaged with until they ruin your life. Okay. Thank you. Tomorrow we're playing Portal 2. I'm picking up on that game again. It's gonna be even worse than this game, probably, because I gotta use my brain. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, we're gonna spend like 3 hours in an easy test chamber. Okay. It's gonna be a painful week. Ham, I believe in you. Thank you. I appreciate the belief. I believe in me. Okay. Okay, 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 okay. You guys have a good night. You have a good eep. If it's not time for you to eep, have a good, gotta prepare the sugared water again. I gotta prepare the sugared water. I need the little rat dopamine. The rat dopamine machine that gives me dopamine. Okay. You guys have a good night. Oh, raid. That's right. Anyone have a suggestion on who to raid? Or I will just look at my following and see who is live right now. I almost forgot. It's been a weekend. Now I remember I gotta... Oh god, that's a VTuber. Pumpkin? Is Pumpkin live? Oh, she is live! Okay, we'll raid Pumpkin. Easy. Easiest raid of my life. Raid. I really like Pumpkin's model and stuff. She's a good girl. She's a good girl. I really like her. And she's got a cute accent. Okay. You guys have a good night. I eat.